Okay. We got sweaty pedals in the building.
Yo.
We are collaborating, and our microphones are going to each person. So
live mics.
He's got a mic, I got a mic. We're dual wielding. We gotta meet them.
All right, make them
Go
kiss.
for a kiss. But yeah, good to see you again. I mean, it's funny because we're like already talking on yours. I'm like, yo, Nye, how you been? I don't know, but we're here. We're at the skate park, and we're gonna skate it up, have some fun, have some vibes. Vibe Tribe, is that the name of your community?
The Vibe Tribe.
Damn, you got the check engine light. That's gnarly. But yeah, we got the shared chat and the collaborating thing on. So should be called Loud and Clear Quad Mics. Yes, exactly. Quad Mics.
Right.
Let me tie my shoes and then we can go over there.
Heck yeah.
I've been to this skate park, I want to say once before.
Okay.
With the company. With Braille. But I haven't been here in a while. I kind of forgot that it had like the two sections. Can I tell you a crazy story?
Oh yeah.
Just before I come here, like as I'm like getting ready to leave, phone rings. Is your name Rick Glaser? Do you live at this address? I'm like, yeah. And they go, we're serving you papers. Can you please open the apartment? I was like, serving me papers? What? And they go, yeah, we have a...
Tier 1, Tier 1.
Yo, thank you, Badass Cut. Appreciate you being here.
Tier 1, Tier 1.
I'll let the suspense ride.
Tier 1, 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 Tier 1,
man. We're about to skate, about to do it all day. Never gonna be late on no way. Dude, I didn't know it was gonna go that long.
No, you good.
94W.
Badass 94W. Yo, thank you so much, Kev, for the bits.
GG.
Okay, so what happened is they go, yo, we're here to serve you papers. I'm like, papers? What the fuck? Am I going to jail? Like, what the hell? And then they go, we want you to be a witness. It's a witness deposition in this thing. And I'm like trying to ask him like, well, first I have to say I don't live there anymore because I moved. It was like my old apartment.
Right.
I'm like, I don't live there. But I'm also thinking like, am I meant to tell them stuff?
Yeah.
Or am I meant to say, talk to my lawyer or whatever?
Right.
You know? But anyway, then I go, oh, what is this regarding? And they go, oh, we're not allowed to tell you, blah, blah, blah. It's from 2022. I'm like, 2022? Like, what the fuck? And then they're saying, like, it's a witness deposition. But then now after they say that, I think I understand. I think there was, like, a skating accident. And, like, I was present. Even though I barely remember at all, I was present. And now because I did a phone call similarly about some kind of thing like that.
Okay.
And then they're like, but what? I got to get on the witness, and I feel like it's going to be someone trying to sue the other person. Like I got injured at the thing, right. And I meant to say, I saw him or them. They didn't fall. They did fall, but that's pretty crazy though. I'm like, oh damn. But I told them my Florida address, but then I'm like, you're not going to serve me there. Like I'm barely there, you know. Like good luck.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Am I meant to? That's why I wasn't sure. Is like, am I meant to help them serve me so I can provide the case, or am I meant to be like, that's not my address, this is my new address, good luck. You know what I mean? I was like, oh shit. Was it on stream? No, they just called me. Like I was getting ready to leave and then they hit me with that. I was like, whoa, what? Serve me papers.
Oh dude,
but yeah, Braille lawsuit, dwindle. That was my initial first thing. It was like the only person that would ever sue me would be like Scientology or whatever. I was like, uh-oh. But then when they said 2022, I'm like, oh, okay, I think I know what this is.
Dude, the epic board.
Positive's not related to SA? Nah, no SA in 2022. I'm pretty sure it all makes sense from what I like recall and like the limited information that I have, but who knows? Okay. But yeah, that was like, what? What the heck?
What the heck?
Yeah.
Dude.
What do I recall? I mean, nothing. I mean, kids get smoked in front of me all the time. Kids get injured, you know?
Right.
Like, I'm always out skating. Kids are always getting injured. You don't know if one is going to be, like, a lawsuit or, like, some serious thing, though.
Right.
Should I bring this?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you think anything's happening with me, you better put pads, helmets, everything you've ever...
Okay, let's go.
Do you want to grab one of those? Like a board?
Yeah, you can take that. Let's go to the further park.
Who's the flamingo guy? Is the flamingo guy gonna see you?
Flamingo guy. Who?
I don't know.
Who's flamingo?
Steve was asking if the flamingo guy was gonna see you.
Well, I think I'm just a witness, so I didn't do anything. Guilty. Max sentence. Should I practice? I find him life in prison.
They're like, sir, that's not how this works.
Shut up. Okay, maybe let's sit on this bench and get organized.
Sweaty on wheels.
Skate park rules.
Yeah, we gotta observe the rules.
This skate park is open from dawn till dusk.
Damn.
Helmet, elbow pads, knee pads are required to use the skate park. I got them all right here. This area is designed for skateboards and inline skate riders only. The use of bikes and scooters and other devices is that's fucked up. Yeah. I'm allowed to swear, right?
Oh yeah, especially when it's this serious.
You're gonna tell me I come here and ride around and live my life, and you're gonna kick me out?
Damn,
brother, loitering is prohibited. Another bullshit law. Of course, I want to loiter at the skate park. What do you mean? Users of the skate park agree that they are riding at their own risk. Good one. Finally,
nailed it.
Children under the age of 12 should be supervised by an adult. No ramps or other obstacles. No animals.
What?
No amplified music or other sound systems.
Okay.
No smoking.
Yeah, right.
No glass containers or consumption of alcohol. This city is not responsible for stolen items. They're gonna put that on. Violators will be charged and served promptly.
An infraction? Is that when they... Dude, they're gonna break our bones?
Stupid
they're gonna infract my bones?
No bikes. Imagine you're just a scooter kid and you come to the park and they go, actually, scooters are not allowed.
No, no scooters.
We could probably sit on this table in the shade.
Yeah, it's probably a good
Fried
idea.
ass park as well, kind of like, oh, we'll ride. Euro kind of. Rail kind of.
I'm gonna pop down this microphone and go enjoy these bushes.
Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna check them out. See how they look. 'Cause they seem super sweet.
They were looking cool.
All right, chats. Chats. BRB.
Is it pointing this way?
Yeah.
We out here. Make sure you bend your knees, Sweaty. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, my knees hurt. Oh, there's some free sunglasses over there. How are we doing, everyone? How's Sweaty's chat been doing? I got him. You can't hear me right now. We can say anything. We can say anything, guys. What should we say? What should we say while he's not there? I think he can skate and roll around a little bit. Doesn't need to ride down any rounds. Doesn't need to drop in. I think roll around, hit a popcorn. I think we're pretty safe, right? No injuries. Smiley Hi Ricky, yo, what up? Smiley 6669. All foreign made network routers. I guess it's not spring break this week. Crazy that park is completely empty. I mean, okay, one, it's kind of a fried park. And two, it's kind of in a random ass area. So it makes sense that it's empty. But also, remember what I've been saying? Skateboarding is dead. Skateboarding is dead. Fortnite killed skateboarding. Did I see his Ollie video? Yeah, I like how he calls it this. He calls it Snolly, right? Snow Ollie. I thought that's such a funny name. But he did really good. Like, he could definitely do it on concrete. It's just like, there is some risk there. There is some risk. Been watching you for years, yo, let's go. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you.
All right.
That's cool. Is this your sub badge? It's like a van, the red one?
Yeah.
That's sick.
It Those are the OG
One
ones.
of your subs says, Ricky, I have to say I love you and hope you have an amazing day. I've been watching you for years. Sweaty can't get hurt. His girl is coming to visit soon.
That is
Ooh.
true. It's true.
What trick will y'all do? Popcorn. Should we do a stretch? You know what I got we can do for warm-up?
Yeah.
How do you go with this?
Oh. Oh, yeah. Dude, that was great.
You want to play?
That was great.
What the heck?
Okay.
Scared me. I thought that was real.
This is the best warm-up.
Oh, we're in kind of the thick grass.
Ready?
Damn!
Channel my inner high school. There were many hours of hack. I never got I don't know if I can do this. I never got particularly good at it, but
I did a stream trying to do 100, and I think I got like 80. Like trying to do like 100 kicks. Yeah. Is that good? Is it really good or bad?
that's crazy. I could probably do 3.
I haven't done it. I haven't done it. Oh! Down the drop. I haven't done it in a while. They said they want to guess your age.
Okay.
You want to guess someone's age? You just got to ask them questions. So,
Yeah, do questions. It'll help.
did you watch Rocco's Modern Life?
Oh, definitely. I love that. Yeah, that'll do it.
Did you watch Amanda show?
I don't know that one. Amanda?
What is it called? The Amanda Show? What's? But see, I got Australian. I think I have like a few years lag time. Oh, here we go. Dang it. My bad. I did one with Janice and it was like, can we do 20 kicks? And she would serve it 1 and then I do 19 and we did it. Ooh.
This is a great warm-up. It's actually a great idea. I love it.
Don't fall. Damn. Oh, my streak.
Oh, no.
Damn, that was epic.
That left is too. It's weak.
My bad pass. What's other childhood shows, guys? Rugrats?
Rugrats for sure.
Simpsons?
Sure. Simpsons definitely.
Futurama?
Yep.
Degrassi? My bad.
Degrassi. That was one of my exes. Was all about Degrassi.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my insane rally. Oh!
I tried
That's
to
sick.
get fancy.
Yeah. Fairly Odd Parents?
I remember it existing, but I think I was,
Oh.
was out of the vibe.
What about Digimon?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, see, I think. Oh, what about Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, never really.
Yeah, see, that shows the age. Because I remember Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh was when I was on my way out, I feel like. So I feel like if you didn't at all, maybe older.
Power Rangers.
Oh, what? Good save. Sweaty got to introduce Ricky Glaser to Deep Sea Homer this TwitchCon. What is that?
Yeah, Deep Sea Homer does some of the animations on the show for The Simpsons. So he literally.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I always tell people, like, do what you like. Like, when I go eat places, I'm like, what do you think is the best dish? Serve me that, because I'm not picky. And I was like, what's your favorite thing to draw? Just draw it. Because everyone's like, I want Maggie, I want Bart, I want this.
Yeah.
And he drew, gosh, what's his name? Mr. Smithers? The boss dude?
Mr. Smithers?
Yeah, he's like, you're fired, Joey.
Mr. Burns?
Mr. Burns. Yeah, who the hell's Mr. Smithers?
Smithers is Burns like a
Sidekick,
assistant or whatever, yeah.
Assistant. You're fired, Smithers. Whoa!
Ooh!
I didn't know what was about to happen. I almost took off. Like in flight. There's way less of a chance of me injuring myself doing this.
Yeah. My bad, my
So
bad.
for you, you're paying attention to chat. Like between every volley, we're like boom, boom, boom. Me, I'm like, I left my phone over there. And I don't want
Yeah, well, that's why the wrist thing is nice.
it is nice.
Because, like, it sucks when you hold it and then you're trying to do stuff. I mean, especially when you're, like, 24/7 as well.
Yeah.
How's the 24/7 life been going?
It's good, dude. It's crazy. Where'd it go? We hit our first partner numbers, so you got to get 6 days where you have 75 viewers.
Yeah, but so for you, a day, well, because, like, a stream
Yeah.
would be 48 hours, right?
It is, but they still go. It's actually interesting because this is anecdotal and my experience because someone was like, dude, if you have a really good day, just end the stream, like where you know you have 75 average.
Yeah.
So like, just end the stream, and then you'll have your 75. So I tried that where it was like it definitely would have been 75 average. And it didn't work. And I found it somewhere. I can't recall where I found it. It wasn't like a statistic. It was on the Twitch website where it was like 5 a.m. to 5 a.m. That's how they do it. So that's it.
Oh,
But
and just
it's
whatever
something-
happened on that time. Because I think because Twitch is British. It's like UK or whatever.
Oh.
So the time zone I've noticed is always the UK. Yeah.
Oh.
So if you ever look at your dashboard or whatever, when it's resetting is always UK time. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Because yeah, I was confused by that too. Because I remember I would do stuff on one of the days, and then I think it's like 3 p.m. Cali time would be like their new day, and I'd be like, oh, that's annoying because it would happen like midstream or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So maybe
All I
something to
know
do
is,
with
like,
that.
I don't have enough time or brains to try to intuit how it all works or what it means.
Yeah.
So I just please hang out with me.
Yeah.
So that we definitely undeniably get the numbers. And for whatever reason, this first month, because it's going 24 hours regardless, like I sleep.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you stay awake for 3 years? I'm like, I don't. I go to sleep, I sleep at least 8 hours every night. I'm blank years old. I have to. I absolutely have to sleep 8 hours. Or,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A night. Otherwise, I'm not a good entertainer. I'm not a good friend. I'm not a good anything.
Yeah.
I'm not a good skater. But that might happen. I did sleep 8 hours last night.
Nice.
I might still be.
The longer that I stream, the more I realize how insane you are. Because I'm like, oh, but you know, stuff's happening all the time, good stuff, bad stuff, whatever, private stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I was live 24/7, I don't know how I could do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I got to. That is kind of where it gets a little wild. Is the behind the scenes stuff because I'm super open.
Yeah.
Like they know. Like if I get an infection on my finger or like something, I gotta use the restroom. They know everything, but it's not everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
But
not
as well,
behind
and
the
it's
scenes
like
stuff.
the people around you, you know, something bad happening to someone around you. Well, yeah, I'm open with my life, but it's not my business to be telling what's happening with them.
Yeah.
So then it's like, I feel like that makes an interesting dynamic too. Because, well, especially I live away from my parents. They live in Australia. I got to call them and stuff, you know, how am I going to call them?
The mics. Yeah, exactly. And I live away from my parents too. It's not Australia, but far enough. My dad's in South America, but pretty much always in
He's
the US.
in South America?
So he has a house, 2 houses in South America, but he
Which country?
Colombia.
Okay.
So but he has yeah, we need to go to Colombia, chat. New
In
Colombia.
Medellin?
Medellin. I've been to Medellin. We went to Popayán, Cali, the salsa capital of the world. Saw a salsa concert there.
Yeah.
In Cali. It was a really good time. I did that in like 2017 or something. But he works in the U.S. predominantly, like all the time. He's always in Florida, New York. He was in San Francisco the whole pandemic, he said.
Okay.
The whole time that everything was locked down.
Yeah.
He was in San Francisco. And I remember him being like, you'd love it here, I swear. But like, I never knew anything about San Francisco until I came out here. And now I'm like, oh, this place rules.
Yeah.
It's really cool out here.
Yeah.
The people are cool. That's what I like.
Yeah.
You know, you get Cali people too in SoCal, of course, in SoCal. Like you get the really Cali people that you're like, oh, okay, yeah. But there's also like, just like, I don't know, there's a vibe about San Francisco that's a little different.
Yeah.
Do you feel that or?
My chat knows how I feel.
What do you think?
I
Well,
don't
tell
know.
me.
So I moved from Australia straight to like East Bay, San Francisco area.
Okay.
For Braille. And like predominantly my experience was just, I work for Braille, let's just do everything Braille. I wasn't really trying to do other stuff. And it was mid-COVID as well. Maybe I seen your dad walking around.
Maybe.
But I don't know. I got kind of burnt because it's just like so much crime and homelessness and bad. And like I grew up in Australia, I would feel really safe all the time.
Yeah.
Then I moved East Bay. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Like this is where I live now. Like I feel super unsafe at all times.
Yeah.
And then I had a few like things. They broke into my car or whatever. Then like quickly after that, they broke into my friend's car. But they broke into my friend's car in the middle of the day. We watched it from over there. We like ran up to the people, and then like I don't know. It was like a little bit traumatic. I'm like, yeah, fuck this place, man. Like, fuck.
That's what everyone says too. Like they were like, you're gonna love San Francisco. Be careful.
Yeah.
Don't park. Lock that thing up. Like I was locking my bike with like a
they'll still
$100
get it.
lock and then a $200 lock, and then some guy I never even saw, some really nice old man came up and he was like, "Are you really gonna do that?" And I was like, "Yeah, is it not?" And he's like, "That's not gonna work." And I was like,
As in, like, do not even leave it there for a second.
Yeah, don't even lock it. Don't do anything, because I was like, holy.
They'll get it if they want it.
Yeah. It's insane. I haven't experienced that yet. And that will single-handedly, what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I want you to know, I was born in New York City.
Yeah.
Right? So I lived the city life.
you
Then
know
I
the
moved
game a little
upstate
bit.
to like Albany, where it's not much better, to be honest, just so you know. And then I went to Minnesota, and I've been there for like 16 years. And Minnesota is like, especially the suburbs of Minnesota, 30 minutes south of Minneapolis, is like as safe and cozy as you can. It's a great place to start a family, find a career, do all that stuff. And I've been safe and cozy for like 16 years. And then I take my super sweet bike and RV to California, and I went to, and I loved San Diego. I was like, I love San Diego. This is fantastic. And then I started riding through parts that didn't seem so great, and I had to fix something. I went to Pacoima, which I don't know anything about other than I was there for like 4 days. And while I was sleeping in my RV, someone tried to steal the bike off the back, and I was like, I don't like SoCal anymore. Like that's all it took for me, and that's why I'm up here. And I think a big part is like I just haven't experienced any of the real bad
careful.
things. Yeah. But I personally
stay away from the like city.
Yeah, I rode through there. Oh, dude, it was so funny. I'll give you a quick version of this story. I haven't really seen Danny since we've been here, because I'm staying like way out East Bay, and he's staying in the city. Yeah. So like when I rode all the way through the city, I wanted to go see him, but I just didn't have enough time. Yeah. So I got somewhere, and my batteries were dying on my bike. I just didn't charge them enough. So I went to go one place, and I wound up, they were like, oh, go stay at Bike Curious. Like and he was across in another place.
Bike Curious?
Bike Curious. You haven't heard of him? Bike Curious.
No, that's a cool name.
Oh my, he's so cool. You gotta like check him out. Follow him on Twitch. Every Sunday, I believe he said he does at like 2 p.m. or something like that, Pacific time over here in California. And I was like, cool, because we were gonna do a ride with him. This was Saturday. Yeah. I was riding through. So it's a Saturday, it's already dark. I don't even have clear glass. I have shades like this. I can barely see. And all I know is that Tony was like, dude, stay away from the Tenderloin. Tenderloin. And I was like, well, okay, well, tell me where it is so I know. He's like a 3 to 5 block radius anywhere between Market and 6th. You definitely don't want to do that. So I'm like riding, I'm GPSing, and I didn't even think about it. But I was like, at one point I was like, I wonder if I'm going to anywhere close to that place. And all of a sudden it's like, take a right on Market Street. And I was like, oh no.
You'll see. You don't need to look at the map. You'll know when you're there.
Yeah, like, and I was on 2nd, and I was like, okay, maybe the numbers will be going down. And then it's 3rd, and I was like, all right, chat, lock in. I turned TTS off. I turned the speaker down so nobody put mountain lions or whatever they're going to put to like try to get
grunts.
Try to get grunts. That's right, you told me about the grunts. So I turned everything down, and I was like, all right, lock in, chat. So I get to exactly Market and 6th, and then I get stuck at the light, and I'm sitting there, and I got like a homeless person right next to me, and I'm like, all right, I'm from New York, so like I have a good sense. I'm looking around, not staring at anybody or anything like that, but I like know my surroundings, and the light's taking forever. Yeah. So my butt's puckering a little bit. I'm like, all right, tool time. And then finally I take off, and like it is sketchy. And then all of a sudden I just go, Danny? And Danny's walking down the street in the mid, like exactly where Tony
I feel
was
like Danny's
don't
not
go
phased
there.
at all by stuff like that.
And I was like, dude, Tony, I pulled over. I was like, Tony told me don't even come here.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, the Tenderloin? He's like, I love walking through here at night. I was like, you're crazy.
Sorry.
I took off. So that
Yeah,
was a funny story
I'm.
about that.
I don't know. I grew up in Australia. No, not well. I feel like Australia's changed a lot since COVID or whatever. But in my time when I grew up, no problems. You know, super safe. I would jog at night and stuff, and I would never even consider in my mind that I could get robbed. Leave bags in my car. Never even think that it's possible someone smash it and steal it. You know.
Right.
So then I come to SF and just like, do not leave anything in your car. They will steal your dirty gym bag. They will smash it. I go, no, bull. And then you park there and you see it. Like it happened a few times. I remember people were coming to Braille as well, like the warehouse in San Leandro. San Leandro is like on the cusp of Oakland, and Oakland is the never go there zone. Anyway, and then one of them came to film at Braille, 10 a.m. in the morning. Him and his girl came, they stop at the Starbucks for like 2 minutes, go in, her laptop is in there, boom, laptop gone instantly, you know? And just like you leave the bag, boom, gone. But what's messed up about that is like the criminals are waiting there to see you leave for 1 second because they know, 1 second's enough, that we got it. Yeah. So like they're like literally waiting, but at 10 a.m., just waiting there in the Starbucks parking lot.
Criminals.
Bro, and then the other time we got done, it was these other skimboarder guys that were filming with Braille. And we filmed a full day, and then we're like, yeah, let's go to the beach. We'll drive to the beach. It's about an hour away. Yeah, it would be great. Then we're like, let's quickly get some food. It was like 5 p.m., not dark yet. It was like in summer. It was like full daylight, 5 p.m. And we went to the In-N-Out near Braille. And then I'm saying, yeah, you know, Bay's kind of crazy. There's like, they'll break into your car, blah, blah, blah. And we park where the car is right there. But they had a rental car. They have all the camera equipment and shit in the car. But it's literally right there. You know, we're like, we'll just go in and get the food. We're watching it. And then we watch them break in. And then they start taking the stuff and we run outside. I think they took one of the bags, but there was like infinite bags of camera equipment. I think they took one of like not that expensive stuff. But it was like, ay. And that was like.
That freaks me out.
Doesn't make you feel good, yeah.
No, it doesn't. It really sucks because somebody said it to me too. They saw my bike and they're like, be careful. And I was like, man, you know what's crazy? And I said it to them. I was like, I haven't seen it yet. Yeah. And they're like, it only takes one.
It's hard to like, because, you know, it's hard to explain to someone who really doesn't know you go to bed. No. I'm not just saying it like for real though. How does the bike attach to the back?
The bike goes on the back and it gets locked with 3 locks on the back and then it gets bagged. So nobody can see it. But like you said, if they already know and they see you put it there, then that's another thing. Yeah. Right now, it's not just on the back. It's locked up in somewhere. Double locked in a place. So. But
it's just like an expensive e-bike.
With a lot of expensive equipment on it, yeah. Yeah, and that's the tough part is like...
But it's just, to me, like, you know, you're saying how you love, I'm not trying to make you not love San Francisco, but when you say you love it, it's like, I get annoyed because it's like, I don't want to live somewhere where I can't have my stuff unattended for 1 second and I got to always be thinking, the criminals are going to get me, the criminals are going to get me, the criminals are going to get me.
It's the worst.
You know, that's what I didn't like.
That's why, and Danny didn't really understand too because his reverence for SoCal and he's even told me on stream, so I'm not like sharing his business, but he told me several times, like people will try to break into his van while he's in there. And I'm like, and that doesn't alarm you?
I feel like, because people steal the catalytic converters and stuff, you know? And like I have a Prius and it's like it's a good catalytic converter to steal or whatever. I put this stupid metal plate, like I went and paid, I can't even remember how much I paid for them to put like a shield on so it's harder to steal.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? But I sometimes sleep in my car too. And I'm like, if someone tries to steal it while I'm in there, I'm driving over them, bro. I'm going to, I'll do my deposition. Like, let's see it.
I'll do my deposition.
Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, if that happened to me, I would like literally never want to sleep in my car again.
What's wild to me, because I've lived many lives, right? I'm very open with this, and tell me if I go a little bit too far. I'm not trying to, and I don't think I will.
No, you good.
But I'm a recovering addict. So like I've lived the life of like being around people. Like I didn't do like let's go knock this off of these people, but I've heard it all discussed and been like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. And then I've also like, you know, from people close to me been like, oh, they won't mind if I take this and go pawn it and I'll get it back. And like you tell yourself these things that wouldn't work. I just celebrated 8 years sober. Just like,
congrats, man.
I know Yeah, so I've been on both sides of the life. So I know where I've been there and came out of that, and I
Yeah.
live a way better life now. But it is mind-boggling to me the amount of effort that somebody getting up at 6, 7, 8 a.m. to go out and do crime is like, where is the disconnect? Do they not realize? Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe. Do they not realize that like that hard work can be put towards something good, and you will probably
like,
do much better?
They're showing up at the Starbucks 10 a.m. ready
Yeah.
for work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like harder than I work at like a legit life, it feels like. And I don't know, it's so sad, dude, because I do know legitimately some people just don't have the opportunity to get to the spot where it just feels like that's the only way that they can move forward. But
Yeah.
dude,
I mean,
sucks.
yeah, I have a lot of empathy for the situation as well. But then in general, I guess I'm like pretty big of like personal responsibility too. And
Yeah.
it's like at the end of the day, you just can't be on eroding social trust, stealing fucking everything, you know, like, I don't know. But it's tough and it's sad. It's like, it's really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is sad. I don't claim to have the answers. I barely like got by with my whole thing, but it's like, it's definitely, I think it's worth it for me having that thought of like, how is this happening? You know,
Yeah.
not that I'm going to fix it, and I'm
Yeah.
not, but the best way that I fix things is to tell my story. Like I could see it in people's eyes sometimes when I tell them, like, I'm a recovering addict. I come from, I won't say what, I don't want to be too like brash or anything, but like,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
come from this background. I'm a recovering addict. I do this, but I share that stuff because I've gotten past the point of where it's like, here's
Yeah.
all the shame for the stuff you've done.
Yeah.
I've lived so long in recovery and even relapsed and recovered again,
Yeah.
where it's like, I know this is my path. I can say, because I have no problem saying to people like I've been there, because I'm not afraid of going back there. I'm the most stubborn person you've ever met.
Yeah.
I will not go back there, period, because my life is fantastic now.
Yeah.
So I tell people that, so I show people, listen, I'm not trying to attempt to be the poster child, but people do get better. They
Yeah.
do work towards recovering from bad things. It sucks because if you give someone an inch, they might take a mile and it might be terrible for you. So the world teaches us like, shell up when you're in the tenderloin and don't look at anybody, but like, who knows? Maybe the most beautiful thing you ever could have experienced might be with another person in the tenderloin that just happens to be there. But I'm so afraid of having any human contact because I have a $4,000 bike between my legs that it's
Yeah.
like, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
World's weird, dude. And I never know, like, I don't know. I would much rather be the type of person that trusts like a dum-dum and gets used than never trusts at all. You know what I mean?
Interesting. Yeah. I feel like I lean to more the other side where I'm like,
I don't think it's a wrong answer.
I don't need help from
either
no
way.
one. Fuck you. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it's the wrong answer either way. I just think like, and I've done this where I'm like, I can't trust anyone, and then I'm like, oh, I have to, and open up to do, and then you get hurt, and you're like, I can't trust anyone, and
Yeah.
you're like, what even is? I just know, dude, I make mistakes. I screw
Yeah.
stuff up, even
Yeah.
to this day.
Yeah.
Right? Even sober, that doesn't change anything. That means I don't drink and use anything. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean that I don't like, you know, sometimes miss the toilet when I go to pee or like, you know what I mean? Like whatever
Yeah.
the case may be, and bigger mistakes than that too. I'm using a funny example, but
Yeah.
bigger mistakes than that, and be a bad friend and not call people on their birthday and do this thing and look at and be selfish about my wants and needs and move forward in the world. Like I'm on this subathon and oh, sorry, I forgot to call you for 3 months. And
That's
you know,
me as well.
well, dude, life
But
is,
see, that's why I feel like doing live as well is so like this added pressure or whatever of that too. Because my friends will reach out to me and then I'll forget. So I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll call them later. And you're like, oh shit, months went by.
yeah.
You're like, whoops.
Yeah, there's accountability to it. I think it's kind of a good thing, because if integrity is like what we say we are or do, and then what we actually do, when those two things line up, like that's integrity, right?
Yeah.
So I can't really lie. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
can keep some stuff behind the scenes and stuff like that, but I can't really hide or lie
Yeah,
too
yeah,
much.
no, I
like
don't
this,
mean.
so.
I guess I'm not saying that like you don't have an opportunity to hide or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like I feel like there's an extra weight on your like life, kind
Definitely.
of. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Sorry we ignored you for forever, chat.
All right, should we skate? What
Yeah,
about
let's
this?
skate, dude.
You tell me what tricks to do, and I'll do a trick on each obstacle. Will I hit the rail?
Oh, okay. This will be hilarious because I don't even know what things are called. Do a boneless fakey big flip.
Boneless to fakey big flip? Damn. We could do that.
Is that real?
Kinda.
Is it a real thing?
Should we do a boneless to fakey big flip, guys? Massachusetts Mike has 233 points and is ranked 50th thing on the leaderboard. I feel like, is that on Sweaty's chat or is that on mine? Okay, yeah, so Pog's kind of interesting, right? I guess I'll give you the tour.
Hey, Drums, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the bad track.
We got triple quarter pipes, quite steep. Should I try to just hit every obstacle? So I would say there's 3 obstacles here: big quarter pipe, middle quarter pipe, small quarter pipe.
Yeah.
Then we got out ledge, down ledge, Euro gap kind of. Then
What the gap is this?
European.
Euro gap? Okay.
No one would ever say European gap, but I call it a Euro gap. Then we got bank and wall ride. Do a nollie hard flip. Then we got little quarter pipe here. We got bank. One, here.
Do you, okay, tell
The easiest way that I do is like this. Count these pots.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Gotcha.
Because like this never changes, you know,
Right.
like the amount of those.
Yep.
But other people have different techniques. Wax those ledges. Yeah, we could. Oh, I'm like effing a bit.
Do they mean legs or ledges?
No, ledges. So like the stuff to grow. You know. And then okay.
He's like, how little does this guy know?
Then we got out rail with leg to wax, and then up and down ledge and like hip thing.
Should we wax? Is that I don't know. Is that like a regular practice, or can you just kind
So
of
like
get by without doing
this
it?
like residue is like wax.
Okay.
And like when people grind it a lot, they put wax to like make it less friction, so it's easier to do tricks on.
And then also doesn't mess up your board quite as much. Probably.
That's not really the motivation, to be honest.
Okay, it's just the less friction, so you don't get stuck.
It's
in
more
a
less
spot
friction
or-
so you can land it. Okay. It's never really like, will this save the board? To be honest. Let me just see mine. I think I was getting a bit of...
Do a strawberry milkshake.
Ugh, yeah, right.
What is it?
It is a delicious beverage and also a trick. Okay, connection seems better. I didn't like it over there. I'll do it right here. I realized I left my tripod in there too. It's kind of like
What?
a weird trick because you go like this.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's kind of a trick that sort of beginners always do, but then like longer skaters never really do it. I'll do it back there. See, like I'm not even very good at it. I sometimes like forget what I'm supposed to do. You here and then you go.
I feel like I was born to do
Here it
this.
is. Strawberry milkshake. Oh, yeah, we'll take that. I'm getting a lot of gray. How's your set reception here?
Fine. I'm bonding Verizon and T-Mobile, but I can grab the Starlink too if you want.
No, it's all right. I'm bonding T-Mobile, AT&T, and I'm not bonding the other one. Maybe that's why. AT&T, T-Mobile, and it should be Verizon too.
Verizon's my preferred right now. It seems to be
I hate Verizon.
doing a little better. Oh, I just mean here.
Yeah.
Verizon, like, it's weird. They were the
I feel like they're the worst.
Yeah, they were the best for so long, and this was years ago. This is when Rugrats was out.
Yeah.
That they're now just like terrible. T-Mobile's way better. Which sucks to say because I worked for Verizon.
Really?
Yeah, like my mom and dad both retired from Verizon.
Damn.
My stepmom, my sister worked there for years. My little brother worked for them. I'm from New York, the largest companies ever out of the different states, and New York, the largest company was at that time. I don't know if it still is or not.
Another SF Park empty as well. I mean, the SF, this is the SF Bay, right? It's like area. We're getting choppy. Might just be the heat. Do you find the heat messes up your connections? Not really.
I haven't connected that yet. Until, I mean, it depends because are you using IRL Pro or Moblin?
Moblin.
So it's not until I get to like 48 and higher degrees Celsius.
What?
Yeah, that I'll start having
48? That's too much.
Oh yeah, I don't let it get there, but like if it does get there, I notice just weirdness happening all around.
Yeah.
It'll shut down at like 53 degrees Celsius on this. I've seen it up to 55 before it shuts down.
That's gnarly. All right, let's continue. Should I do a trick on each thing?
Heck yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. Do you want me to hold that? Double film?
Yeah. All right, yeah.
And it's...
And then it will pretty much get it.
Gotcha.
There we go.
All right. Big time filming, chat.
Big time filming. Let me just put my keys away. I will do a trick on this quarter pipe first. Should I make it I can't do the same tricks?
Yeah, I think that would make the most sense. You got to do
right.
something, but something different.
Then I'll do something harder on this one because it's smaller. I will do blunt to fakie. I'll try.
Hey.
Okay, not bad. Now on the higher one,
That's so cool.
I'll do an easier trick.
He's like, I'll just do this, and then you just do it.
How long
have you been skating?
Literally like 25 years.
Dude.
Since Rugrats. I'm 34, so I started when I was 8 is what I say. 8, yeah, pretty much 8 in 1999.
Wow.
All right, but that wasn't that impressive to be honest. I will do an easier, let's do rock and roll, and then that one I'll just do axle stall. So medium quarter, rock and roll. Okay, very nice. I'm gonna review your filming. Let me see. Sweaty, you gonna visit Ricky in Florida? In Orlando.
Dude, I have the guy that does most of my tattoos is in Orlando. So.
Oh yeah? Oh nice, rock and roll, sick. There's Disney World, is there, or whatever, land, if you're into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I am not really.
Not really.
But
no.
my wife is extremely.
We've gone to Universal a few times out there too.
Oh yeah. Should I axle stall? It's kind of like almost vert. Let's see what an axle does. Woo! All right. That one I was a little nervous. Okay, so that's 3 ramps done. Should I go over here now? Should I do a trick up your Euro gap?
Up it?
Yeah. So
Hell yeah.
I'll do a kickflip up here.
Okay.
So you could probably be here.
Here.
Do a Christ air. Disney World is Orlando. Yeah, that's what I meant. I always forget. Tattoo collab stream.
Oh, dude, that's badass.
That was interesting. I want to get a tattoo of my daughter's name, I feel like, when my daughter is born in a month. You think it's a good idea?
Yeah.
Think I'll regret it?
No. Not at all.
I feel like that's the one where you're pretty safe not to regret it. Flat spot wheels, yeah, I don't know why. What did I recently do that flat spotted them? Actually, I'm not sure.
Oh, badass.
Boom. Kick flip up the Euro gap. All right, what about grind this now? See, like we gotta wax it. I'll try to just do 50-50 and we'll see.
Massachusetts Mike said, the precedent will be set. You'll have to get all the kids' names.
That's fine if I get 3. So right now I have 3 tattoos and they're all on the left side of my body.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that weird?
You're gonna keep them all on the
accidentally,
left?
I didn't even really do that on purpose. They're all pretty bad to it. This is the only like actual real one.
Okay.
This is my brother's name who passed away. So I was like, I don't know. The other ones are pretty garbage. This moment is your life.
It's not a lie. It's not a lie.
Pretty fire. And then in here, there's an even worse one.
Oh no.
Like a backyard one.
Hold on, I gotta swap these because this is like arm cramp heavy.
Get Janice's name also. I don't know. See, kid name, that's forever. Spouse name?
Dang.
Spouse name, I feel a different type of way than kid name. I don't know. I feel like kid name, because no matter what kid does, everything's fine. But no matter what spouse does, could change. You know what I mean?
Dude, I hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'll ollie up the Euro, gap all the way up and then grind on this.
Okay.
Let's
Really?
Let's see.
Is he for real, Trent?
Rick ain't committed. I'm just trying to think about it logically, you know? Like, I think I might have to clean the runway. I don't want to hit this.
It's bad luck to tattoo your significant other's name on you.
I mean, I could see that.
Really?
I could see that.
Just cross it out if it doesn't work.
No, but I'm saying from a logic point of view, if my kid does the worst possible things ever, well, it was still my kid, you know? But if my wife does terrible things, well, then I'm pissed. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of whippy. I think we can do it there. You know, like, I think that's just logical. Tattoo removal has come a long way. Yeah, my friend owned a tattoo removal business and they would always go viral on TikTok because they would tattoo off like people with like eyebrow tats and stuff. And on TikTok, it would like be like super viral. Corey in real life. Oh shit, Ricky Glaser collab, yo. What up, Corey? Good to have you here. Yeah, it's kind of high. I think we got it there.
Your device is hot and may overheat. I'm gonna get in the... I'm gonna get in the shade a little. Oh, badass.
There we go.
That was sick.
Nice. All right, now what about trick down?
Yeah, but I'm gonna get it from this
Yeah,
side.
I'll go on that side. Should I do a different trick? 5-0? Might smoke myself. Back 5 down?
Am I good to be right here?
Yeah, that's good. Oh, you filmed it good, to be honest.
I'm doing my best. Crook.
On the down, I'll do back 5. I kind of want, I'll do 50-50 first, and then I'll do back 5. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, I'll do back 5. Natural born skate filmer? Yeah, for real. That was actually good.
What's up, Ram Frog?
So what I'm trying to do is, the trick I just did there was 50-50. So it's 50-50. Then this one is 5-0. So it's like that.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
Woo!
Banger. Absolute banger.
Absolute
All right.
banger.
So I think we completed this section. We did 3 ramps. We did Euro gap and we did up and down.
Okay. So this side?
All right, so what about this wall ride now? So you can stay in the shade still. What about, I'll just do a nice wall ride. Maybe I can do boneless to wall ride. Because
Okay.
you said you liked a boneless, huh?
I don't know. I said whatever trick I knew, but I don't even know it. I just know the name of it.
You said boneless.
Shout
I
out
will
Tony Hawk Pro
appropriate.
Skater.
Oh. That was chill. Boneless in.
I didn't even know what was happening. I just kept you on the screen.
Boneless?
Hopefully it looked good.
Should I try boneless warrior to fakie like what he said? That might be scary. I'll do ollie warrior to fakie, see what happens.
Whoa.
Try it, sweaty. We can do, what about I'll skate and then we'll give you a little lesson of
I'm down.
extremely careful.
I'm down for a little lesson.
Yeah, sick.
So what is the
So
what are you trying to do here?
the reason this is a wall ride is because the other ramps, it's like smooth.
Yeah.
This is kind of meant to simulate a wall, but see how it's a little bit angled
little
off?
bit, yeah.
So it's to make it a bit easier for you. But let's do, I think I'll try to do boneless to frontside wall ride. So you'll see what the boneless is immediately.
Okay, it's
That kind of
one.
worked. I think I can land that.
I remember like down left circle was boneless or something, but they did it in the air.
Down left circle in Tony Hawk's?
Yeah.
Tony Hawk's boneless was double tap up.
Oh dang.
You hold ollie and then double tap and it goes and you ollie a bit higher.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoa, I will take that. We will accept that. Boneless wall ride. We should have a paramedic on standby for sweaty? No, we should not. He will be safe. Okay, next one. So we did that. This seems so sticky. So, you know how I'm saying
the
to reduce
wax?
the friction?
Yeah.
Sometimes when you feel it like this, if I were to try, it would just go, "Bah," and then I go, ooh.
Yeah, you kind of plop over.
But
Should we get the wax?
we can try. Should I just try and see what happens?
Sure.
Get the ambulance ready. So I'll do front side board slide. Interesting little part. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, that was good. That was good. You getting in close. That was a good angle. All right, I'll do it again and land it.
I didn't know what to expect. Now that I know what to expect, I'll probably.
Yeah. Boom.
Woo!
Should I do a variation? I'll do front board shove. So I'll do the same thing.
So to shove it out or into it?
I'll do the same thing and I'll shove it out. So I'm slide it and then I'll go shove it out and land.
And a big spin is like if you do the
Big
all the
spin
way?
would be, yeah, if I would do that and then rotate as well.
Okay.
So it's like shove it plus 180. But I will just do shove it. Ooh. All right, we got it.
Alright, 5G. Cool. Yeah, if at any point you want to do the Starlink too, just let me know.
All right, I think we are over.
Oh!
Close.
Oh!
Close, close.
I'm blowing on the phone the whole time too.
Dang. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It just randomly cut out. Sometimes happens. Okay, okay. front board shove. Was that clean?
That was clean.
Thanks. That shove it was easy, W. Okay. So we did that.
Easy.
Now I guess we could do the ledge. And then what's left? Just that and that.
Heck yeah.
All right. I'll do crooked grind for you on the wax pot. So I'll grind here like crooked grind. Going this way. Oh, chilling. That was easy. This one, let's do a manual trick.
Okay. Is this like a wild mani pad? Kind of?
Yeah, like an up, down manual pad's kind of rare, to be honest. I will do nose manual up, nose manual down. And I will go this way, so you can just stay right here. Oh, so that wasn't it. I gotta stay upright all the way across.
Okay.
Oh,
Woo,
not quite, not quite.
Almost.
I fell at the bottom. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Nice nose.
That's wild.
Let's go in the shake. Oh, cool filming. Revet? No, we good on the revet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What do I do? Just ollie the stairs as the final banger? I guess there's these up quarter pipes too. Should I ollie the stairs? Ollie the 7 stair! Or should I board slide the rail? You can choose. What do you think is more dangerous?
The board slide
Is more dangerous?
What do you think?
You're the expert. I'll do both. I'll ollie the stairs and I'll board slide the rail.
All right.
There's a little hot bar up there too. Oh, this is a big run up. Maybe come on this side.
All right.
Ollie stairs. Oh! I feel the Rugrats when I do stuff like that. When I was a kid, I would do every trick, try so many downstairs. But now it's like, you got to be a little more calculated. You're like, oh, I'll do this one specific thing this one time right now. Rather than just all day. Okay, so the wax might get us. Hopefully it just works for us too, I guess. Woo. See, that's sticky. Because people would come here and probably like not really skate this much. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
1,
That was your
2,
mic.
3. He's out.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good, dude. Didn't even break.
You got a little bit of G-force on there.
They're glass, dude.
Really?
Glass. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's still on, right?
Yep, it's on. I only give people the non-broken one because, like, if you look at the other ones on here, look how smashed that is.
Dang.
Isn't that crazy? They made it glass. I was like, wait a minute, why did I didn't think
Why
about
did they
this.
make it of glass?
I can't even be upset with
And it's
them
heavy.
for like making it that way because I didn't think about it when I bought it. So it's like, well,
Yeah. Okay, Massachusetts Mike wants to know, Sweaty,
all right.
how many bathrooms? I guess the official question is how many bathrooms were in the house that you grew up in?
Whoa. I didn't really grow up in a house.
Dang, we got a 0 out here.
Well, so the problem is by the time I was 21, I had moved 23 times. So there's
Damn.
no like,
Yeah.
this
stability.
is there's no like place that I think of. But the place I've always called home was like where I went to high school the most years. So the most amount of years that I was in a school was 3 years, like the same school.
Yeah.
And that was in Scotia, New York. And we had 1 bathroom
Okay, yeah.
that we shared in
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
Because I grew up with 1 bathroom too. And then we would always talk about it in the chat. And then they would say, my wife says, no, 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 you gotta have a bathroom per bedroom. We're like, per bedroom? What the heck? That's
Whoa.
crazy. So she said, yeah, you got a 4-bedroom. Some allegations and shit, and they're like, oh yeah, that was a red flag.
That's what it is.
So I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. I've grown up in all sorts. Now my house now has it's 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and I'm the only one that lives there. So
Yeah. Nice.
I legit have a 2-person bathroom. I don't even use
Yeah.
because I'm all downstairs. That's where my whole stream area is. So the
Yeah.
whole upstairs where like normal people would live, I don't even go up there. I'm like, light, no.
My house that my wife and I bought is 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathrooms now.
Nice.
And I think that's correct. Oh, that's luxury, you know, compared
That's,
to.
that's
I think
really
because
nice.
both my parents are divorced. One was 1 bathroom and 3. Wait, are they both 3? Yeah, both 3-bedroom houses, 1 bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up, Ricky? I thought I was already following you. Yo, let's go with the sub badge. All right, you want to learn to skate?
Yeah, let's do it.
We can just roll around here a bit, I feel like.
Okay.
I will get the supplies.
Let's put you down. Oh, dude, we're still full up on the battery level. Let's go. That's all right.
Does that work for you?
Sure. Do they look all right?
This
This one, you just hit the...
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe point down a little bit more. Ooh. Damn, you're fancy. Oh, it's inverted even?
Well, it's like down would be down for that, yeah. It is kind of fancy, I'm not going to lie.
I got a manual. All right. So, are we sweaty decks today? Yes.
Sweaty decks.
Exactly. I forgot you're in the Bay Area. Look, the chatter has my badge for 1 message, then your badge for 1 message.
Whoa.
I've never seen that. Look, boom, and then boom.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. Heck yeah. He might have chatted in my chat, maybe? Is that how that works?
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah. He's on both at once. One in. Here is your safety device.
Oh, yeah, save me.
Okay, so I got pretty much every kind of pad.
Yeah, let's get padded up.
I got helmet.
You have a pair of scissors for you?
I may have a knife. Don't cut your jeans though. It's fine to be in jeans.
Can you say that's not a knife?
That's not a knife. This is a knife. You know what's really sad is they cut that part out of that movie.
Why?
I don't know. They're saying that. I don't know. 2026 be wildin' sometimes.
It's like too...
They're saying like because the guy is like robbing them and it's like this black dude or whatever, and they're saying like, I don't know. They're just saying it's like not appropriate or something. Look, you can even wear this nice diaper.
You got a diaper?
Yeah, well, it's like butt pads. Honestly, I've never worn this.
Really?
Yeah, but you can try.
Does it go outside the jeans?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you're gonna look a little funny, but let's see it.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
They didn't cut that out of the movie. Maybe they not show it on Lifetime. I think might have been like certain provider or something cut it. But it definitely did happen.
But it had like a... They made a bunch of news about it and stuff. To be honest, I don't even remember the movie. I just remember
Crocodile Dundee, mate.
I just remember
It's actually a banging movie. Yeah. I got team.
All right, dude, this is good.
Does that feel good?
Oh yeah, might be able to just wear these. Which way is up here?
Yeah. Okay. So these are like good legit knee pads. I got good legit knee pads and bad knee pads. I think wear whichever one feels the most comfortable. Yeah. So then it goes like that. And there's like a few layers. So first you do this inside layer.
Okay.
So
this?
Yeah. That should hit the outside. If that doesn't...
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, sweet. Oh, that's just kind of like to hold it in place before you do the exterior one.
I didn't realize you had to have 130 IQ to put these things on. But
Yeah,
here we
my
are.
bad.
Now I feel like I'm going to get hurt.
Because like this is for skating a big ramp.
Pro knee. And at TwitchCon, that was the last time I saw you with Andy, right?
Yeah.
THPS.
THPS, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Last time I seen Andy too. That's my stream dive.
All right. Yeah, what's up, everybody? This is Pedals. I'm out here with Ricky Glaser, Pro Skater. He's going to be teaching me to do a boneless nollie heel flip.
Damn.
And here we go.
Wait.
So wait, what do I?
There's more pads if you want.
Oh yeah. Give me
So there's elbow pads.
elbows.
It goes this way up.
Left.
And then this part up.
This part up?
Yeah, like that.
The crook.
Yeah.
We watched your crook video.
Does it go this way or this way?
Yeah.
No, actually, it might go this way, my bad.
Crook down?
I don't even know, honestly. Maybe it is the other way.
I don't know. Oh, it's got to be the other way.
Yeah, okay, my bad.
I don't know.
I don't wear elbow pads all that often, if I'm being 100% honest. So you watched my crook, huh? Was it a crook, you think?
Well, I think it crooked.
Yeah, if that's too tight, you could just put it without putting this part on.
Yeah.
You can just put it on the exterior.
Oh, I see. I think I'm getting it.
All right.
I don't know if the right arm's going to go on, though, dude. I've been working these guns.
Damn.
My buddy, who I've known for forever, lives in Joshua Tree. I think I told you about him. His
Yeah.
name's Dan, and he skates. He's a really good skater, by the way. He puts out, like, what are
Yeah,
they called?
sick.
The vids? They call them, like, there's a special name for them.
TikToks?
No, it's
Tutorials?
before they were TikToks and Instagrams, they were like a special or something like that. Like a comedian would put out a special, skaters put out
Oh, video part?
a part.
Yeah, okay.
He puts out parts, and he puts out, like, produces the videos and records parts for other people in the video. And
Yeah,
then
sick. What was his name?
his name is Dan, and his Insta is Instagribs. He does like a lot of different types of stuff, but he definitely does skating, and that's what he's done for as long as I've known him.
Yeah, sick.
And I told him I met you, and he was like, "Dude, that's so crazy."
Oh, really?
No way."
That's funny.
And all right, I'm
All right.
probably good.
One more.
Oh yeah.
We got wrist pads as well.
Oh yeah.
Wrist pads are probably good for beginners, to be honest. Okay, so this one, your thumb goes this way through there.
Okay.
So that's the left. Fully kitted.
Dude, kid it up. No
Let's
kidding.
Go.
No kidding. Fully kitted. Safety matters, everybody. All right. Do you care about your body? Do you care about your performance? All right. Listen, chat. I got a special lady that cares about me. Maybe a little bit less now that she's seen this, but it's important to be safe. So when you're trying to be boneless,
I think I could get you to boneless. You want me to dual wheel both of these?
so I would do this. Oh.
Damn.
You see this?
I am.
Okay. So I
yeah.
step off with the left. You got to really get control.
The left.
The right foot is a diversion. That's a red herring. You got to step off with your left foot, and then that's for balance. If you weren't aware, some of us more experienced skaters, we balance with our arms and hands in all directions. So what you're gonna do is you'll step off with the left while this comes up.
Goodness.
Yeah,
you know already, bro.
and then
Damn.
I almost.
Dude, you do know.
Dang. All right. So there we go. These aren't skating shoes, but all right. What do I do?
Okay, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have picked them up. So I gotta get used to the inverted.
Should I fake a fall to like just make sure I'll be okay?
Probably not. I think we don't need to fall. Okay, what we're doing is, this can go down, yeah. So wait, you were standing regular, right? You were standing this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we really want to be bending our knees. Do you know how to push, or you want the push tutorial?
Give me
Push
a little
tutorial,
bit of
we stand like this and we are in position 1.
Okay.
Position 2 is putting our foot on here. Then position 3 is turning our foot here. So then now we're ready to cruise. We want to push again, we turn this, then we take this back off, put it down.
Reverse the positions.
Yeah, so it's kind of like this one goes on, this one turns, we're riding, we want to stop, we turn, boom. So I guess practice a couple of those stationary, and then we can just do a gentle boom, ride, and then go, all right, time to stop, boom.
All right.
So just do a couple stationary first.
All right. So we're gonna start here.
Yeah, so you don't need to push, just
push, right?
Yeah, there you go, and then turn it again and stop. All right, yeah, okay, I'll push again. Okay, and at any time, you can just always just jump off. That was good.
Okay, you want to try a jump then?
No, I'm just saying, like, if anything's going wrong, just abandon ship.
All right, let me practice one good abandon. Let's get going a little quick. Position 3.
Yeah.
Oh, you can just bail.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
basically, if you're ever feeling like you're gonna crash or something like that, just jump off like that.
This is pretty cool.
I think let's just keep building the confidence of rolling and do that a bit more.
All right.
So you could just go up and back
Dude.
in the park here. Yeah.
Oh,
and bend knees now. In this point, bend knees, look forward, look kind of a little down. We're chilling.
Dude, and then I can bail.
And then adjust for it to stop or bail out. Yeah, that was good. So I guess next lesson is when you're riding like this, you can choose to lean that way or lean this way.
Okay.
So, or be straight. So you can push and then just sort of feel a little bit of the lean. Oh yeah, you don't need to do it. Whoa. Yeah, you don't need to. Yeah, nice. You don't need to exaggerate it too much. Just kind of get a feel of like, oh, if I wanted to go that way, I can. If I wanted to go this way, I can.
Okay. It's like a bicycle with a lean, kind of.
Yeah, and bend knees at all times. Bend knees more than that, yeah. There you go. Yeah, so there's a lean, and we'll try to stop or bail out. Yeah, nice.
That's what we call a 180 bail.
That was a good bail. Brain drop, is this the board I gave you? Yes, it is still the deck, but Grind King trucks and Massachusetts Mike wheels.
Yeah, Caballero.
And I'm not sure which bearings. Yeah, Caballero. Caballero.
What is wait.
I think it's pronounced Caballero. But I like how you say it. For you is
yeah.
a little more bend in the So nice.
And then
boom.
wall
Yeah.
stall.
Yeah.
Boom. Wall stall to the
Fakey.
pool.
Okay, yeah.
So what do I do here? Nothing.
So yeah. See, because this is a little bit downward sloping, this part.
Yeah, I had to bail because I don't really know. I would have to. Oh, so if you're pushing fakie, then your right foot.
Yeah, we didn't need to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Sorry.
a little later on.
Yeah, I'm intuiting some stuff.
That's good though. It is good to learn like how to ride. We call it like switch. It's basically like kind of like throwing a ball with your dominant hand versus non-dominant hand. So
Oh,
people
yeah.
will do tricks like non-dominant stance and they call it like switch.
Yeah.
But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna learn tic-tacs. So I feel like you're doing good with the riding. All right, now come into the shade. I'll give you next lesson.
Next lesson's in the shade.
So, oh, he's controlling
Oh
it.
yeah, knees.
Dude,
Baby.
he's loving it.
Whoa.
All right, next thing, love these teaching streams. Yo, me too. It's nice to be outside, not at the computer. Okay, so I taught you like position 1, position 2, position 3, right?
Yep.
So, oh, we got a skater in the wild. Nice.
Heck yeah.
Then what
If
we're
you
gonna
hold this trigger that's behind here,
okay.
it'll actually like go.
Oh,
with you
okay. Okay.
More. So double tap it. Oop, you did
Oh,
4.
no.
Do 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If you double tap it, it'll go back to center. But if like it's like a sport mode, if you hold it, you'll see it says S on there. And
Okay.
now it'll just go with.
Yeah. If I'm going like this.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're here, you're pretty safe and you're safe to like jump off and stuff. But if you were here, everything changes. Be careful. When you're here, like everything changes because now you have like this ability.
Right.
So you have like this ability to leverage the board on that way. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna push, same as I showed you, but instead of staying here, we're gonna stay with our foot on the tail.
So when we put it on,
To the tail, yeah.
Yeah.
And then what we're gonna do, we'll practice on station now, is we can do tic-tac. So we can like maneuver left and right. But with this, be careful, because if you lean too far back, it's gonna pull back this way.
Okay.
But you just wanna kind of lift it just enough to sort of like get it. So you
So
can
a
kind of
little bit of a lift.
yeah, and like
you don't want me to be moving yet?
nah, just do it
practice
stationary. And like you can go all the way around. You're probably gonna find going to the right is easier. But yeah, you don't need to be moving. Just get on, bend
So
knees
push
at all
this,
times.
move this back.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So try it. Let's go all the way to the right. So go right, 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 right. Whoa, yeah, see,
Cool.
that's the...
So when you
That's
think
the
about
danger
going
there.
further, you wind up like wanting to lift it more when you don't necessarily. You probably lift it
Yeah.
a little bit more, but not a bunch more.
Exactly, yeah. Like if you lift it too much, you're at risk of it like, kind of like, we call it like shooting out.
Right.
So yeah, try to bend knees a little bit more. I'm sorry to keep saying it.
Oh no, you're right. I keep
And now
forgetting
come
it.
towards me. To right, yeah, keep going. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, now
All
I'm
right,
now.
so now you could push even towards me.
Okay.
Yeah, come back. Nice, bend knees. And now stop. Yeah, now go to the right again, to the right. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, nice. That was good. Come back over here.
Back to straight.
That was good. How did that feel?
Good. It's eye-opening to have it, because that's how I've gotten like fallen. I haven't gotten really hurt on a skateboard, but I have
Yes.
fallen before.
You,
And
like,
that's how
shot
it's
out,
done.
yeah.
Yeah, it's shot out.
That's why I try to like warn you kind of.
But I should be able to like control like if I'm gonna do that, right? Whoa.
Who
Maybe
put
not.
the gap in the grip tape? Brain dropper, I'm pretty sure. I guess that's to signify the tail. Brain dropper, you're welcome, you're welcome to answer. Okay, so now what we can do is ride forward and
Okay.
give it a little tick and attack to each side. So now if you want to go to the left a little bit, yeah. Or to
Whoa.
the right, maybe just whatever this guy. Yeah, and just a little bit more bend in the knees. So the reason that I keep annoying the bend knees is that if you do like fall like this,
Yeah.
when your knees are straight, you're just gonna fall. But if your knees are bent, you can kind of like catch yourself and like stumble a little bit
Yeah,
better.
because you have an opportunity to
Yeah.
release.
I'm just wondering, maybe you want to go over to that other part?
Sure, whatever you think. We can grab our stuff and go. It's up to you.
Yeah, let's do that, I think.
Okay.
Because he's not gonna session that bit.
Here, I can grab that one if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh no.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Why? What's wrong with the line in the grip? I'm not big on the line in the grip. I normally just get a rock and just do a scratch on the nose. But I don't fault it. Maybe he's going over there now.
PCN.
Oh no. Yeah, I think because like that other part's like not really as desirable, so maybe we have a bit more space.
We hit all the spots though. It's kind of cool. What the frick? Listen, dude, I'm trying to, I don't know if you know this, but to look as cool as possible, you got to add as much gear
It looks good.
as possible.
I'm happy to see the butt pads in action.
EPA, dude, butt pad action. You know how it is. Do you want me to hook this up? All right.
Good job, Sweaty.
Do you want my bet? You got both boards? Nice.
Yep.
Are you Ricky?
Yeah.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
How are you doing?
Good. Is this your local?
Yeah.
A cool little park, huh?
Yeah.
It's funny how it's like two parks.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like a borderline like shitty training park, but it's
Yeah.
you know it's fun. A lot of people just come here for the mini ramp.
Yeah, yeah.
But you head out?
Oh, we're gonna go skate that bit.
Okay, fine. Have fun.
Thanks. Nice to meet you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Extra loud, dude. It's dark outside the walls that you love.
Was that a good interaction, guys?
Walls of your love. Walls of your love. Mm-hmm. Are you driving to Florida next?
No, I'm gonna go there tonight by a plane.
Oh, that's right. You said you were doing that.
But I drove there once, but the main reason was to like register my car and like do all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But then I will drive when I do the final move, but I'll probably go a bunch more times before that.
Here, I can let them kind of chill right here. Where are we going to be?
We can skate like here or here.
Okay.
You want to go here so you get a bit more room?
Sure.
I think I can just keep holding it.
My camera too?
Huh?
My camera too,
Yeah.
you're saying? Yeah, that way we're not framing everyone else, I suppose.
Oh, I don't care so much about that.
I got you. I got you. Loud and clear.
I just feel like that guy, I don't know, he was skating or whatever. I didn't want to be like encroaching too much.
Yeah.
I feel like now it can be a bit more free.
Yeah.
All right. So now what I want you to do is basically the same, but we can add in a little bit of, remember, bend knees, put our foot on the tail. Hang on.
That?
No, sorry. I just tried to flip your one. Is it all the way zoomed out?
Here, let's see. My bad. Was it looking at you?
Yeah, it was looking at my face. I was like, whoa.
Boom.
There we go. All right, cool. So now, same thing, foot on the tail, and we'll give it a little bit of this way and then a little bit of this way. And we'll just try to do this.
Okay.
You can actually gain a bit of speed, but it should be fine. And jump off if anything goes wrong.
Nothing's wrong yet. Right.
Whoa! What happened there? Let me see.
I didn't bend my knees enough, and then I
No,
went
but see,
forward.
you actually bending your knees helped you stumble then.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's good to get
I
a little
was
bit of,
like leaned a little over myself. I think just because, I don't know, trying to make up for.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing it again where I'm like wanting to.
Okay, yeah.
I'm losing control this way, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So-
Let's do some stationary runs. We'll come in here. Let's go all the way around the clock each way. those guys just ripping a bong in the car park. Okay, so let's go go a bit more into the middle.
Okay.
And we'll go all the way to the right and try, oh my God.
Okay.
Wait, how do I get this back?
I think you did the 4 tap again. So do 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
Boom. And this is down.
That off too, just to make it easier here.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
All right, so we'll go
So around the clock.
round the clock to the right and try to go see if you can go all the way around, full lap. And bend knees. Yeah, there you go.
Whoop.
Yeah, and that's good. Yeah.
Am I
Yeah, so now you
halfway
could
around
just
the
you could
clock now?
put your foot down. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
If like it was a little bit uneven ground that made you roll backwards.
Gotcha. Right's
Yeah.
definitely a little bit more comfortable for me.
What about this? We'll start here. We'll push up. Then we'll go. And then we'll ride back down.
Okay. Let's do that. So it's like a really tame game of horse right now.
It's kind of like a tame kick turn, kind of.
Push 1, scoot this back, ride it,
Yeah, and bend knees.
and bend knees.
There you go. Boom. Yeah, let's do that again.
Okay.
That was really good.
I did it.
Killing it. Guys, let's get some W's in the chat.
I did it.
For sweaty pedals,
Chat,
sweating
here
with butt pads on, knee pads on, elbow pads on, wrist pads on, helmet on. Very safe out here.
Safe. Safety first and through third.
Yeah, bend knees. Boom.
Trying to get it perfectly straight on that line.
Nice.
I suppose I could just do that.
Looking good. The control is coming, huh?
All right. So now it maybe left. Same thing, but go left.
Left is a little harder. We can try though. Come more over here and see. You might take a bigger arc. This one, just
wider-
don't make a rash movement. Just do little movements.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I think you could do that. Ride up, do that, and ride down.
Okay. Dude, I'm pretty much pro.
Killing it.
PMP.
Pretty much, bro. Yeah, so start like all the way over here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Woo.
That was good.
It took a little. Here, we'll try again. We'll start up here and try again.
I got you, DK. Around the clock the other way. See, I think we can do. I got an idea for next trick. Yeah. Damn. Boom!
Woo!
Let's go! Frontside kick turn all the way. Yo, that was sick. Double sweaty pedals.
Oh my goodness.
All right, what I think we could do now is start on this one.
Ooh.
Come up here, then turn half, then go, maybe push again, then turn half, and then go.
Okay. So that when we go to the left, that's called front side?
Yeah. So to the right is called backside. The reason it's actually from surfing, if you want the like nerdy explanation.
I do.
When you're surfing, how do I get this? Oh yeah, I can do that. When you're surfing, you're either going this way. So like this is the wave, right?
Right.
The ramp. You're either going this way or you're going this way.
Right.
So when you're going this way with your face to the wave, they call it front side. Then when you're going this way with your butt to the wave, they call it backside. So then when you're turning, you're kind of going this motion. So this is like butt to the wave motion. And then when you're going this way, you're kind of going this motion, which is face to the wave motion.
Interesting.
So
And I know with the rail, it's the same thing, right? Whatever side the rail's on. it's
yeah,
called
the
front
rail
side.
one gets interesting, but it's basically just like extrapolating from the surfing.
Okay.
So like surfing, you're either going left or right, and then you're either goofy or regular. So then they calculate it from front side to back side like that.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got rock to fakie. I think after a few lessons, DK, we don't need to do lesson one. All right, but we're gonna come up and do backside kick turn. Then I feel like you might have to push up there.
Yep.
So push here, turn, push, turn, and then
turn.
you probably ride.
Okay. Push. 1, 2, 3.
And
knees
bend knees at
bent.
all times. Yeah, turn. Yeah, now
Turn.
push.
And we got to turn this first.
Boom.
Bent knees.
Yeah. Oh, good bending knees, good stumbling. All right, so what
All right,
got
gotta
you was
retract.
this crack right here.
I got cracked.
That was cracked. It was
So I gotta push
so
beyond the crack.
what was happening is right as you pushed, the wheel like kind of went in the crack, and it was
Yeah.
kind of just like awkward
Yeah, crack
and kind of like
friction.
slowed down your momentum. Yeah, but if you kind of like you can roll over this crack if you just sort of steady rolling. But it was because
Yeah.
you was like right as you were pushing.
Yeah.
Was that exhilarating there?
Whew. That's life, baby.
Yeah. Crack is whack. Yeah, that's the biggest crack here.
You got to push past the crack.
Yeah, if you go more to the left, like closer to the green pole, it's probably
Yes.
less
Okay.
cracked.
Let's crack. All right.
But good
is,
stumbling though. The bending knees is good.
Told you. I'm pretty intuitive about not hurting myself.
Yeah.
I've made it pretty far. But that's usually what someone says right before they hurt themselves. Let's see how this goes. Call me Joey No Cracks.
Yeah, bend knees. Boom. Hit the kick turns. With control. Here comes the crack.
Here comes the crack.
Pushing through the crack. Oh!
Oh, yeah.
With ease.
With
Now
ease.
we kick turn down. We're gonna get some speed. And we're gonna ride off into the sunset with speed. Yeah, good decision. Good decision. Good jump off. See how the speed picked up a bit?
Yeah.
That was sick.
All right.
Good work, dude.
Dude, it's like self-horse.
Yeah. Dude, you're killing it. But yeah, my advice for everyone is like when they first start skating, I teach them kind of like you learn how to push, you learn how to steer. That's what I
Yeah.
say. The leaning is the steer, and then the tic-tac is like the sharp turns.
Mm-hmm.
So once you have those three things, basically you just skate to the grocery store, skate
Yeah.
around, skate on the path, and then you kind of can build the skills. But now we can learn my first trick. We can do it on the grass here, I think. What's it gonna be, guys? Do you know? Do you have an idea? We can do it like right there.
This is the Glaser flip.
So I love to teach this to beginners because it's like kind of satisfying and much easier than an ollie. Okay, skate down SF hill. So this one, we're gonna put the board like this. Well, actually, first things first, let's do this. So put the board here and then we're gonna go boom.
Okay, so
Jump
you land
on.
over the trucks.
Just do not land here because it's going to be weird. So
Okay.
land with your feet at least the trucks or more in. So kind of like
Okay.
there is ideal.
We can do trucks. Let's do
Yeah.
trucks. Ready?
Boom. Too easy.
Yeah.
And when you land, bend knees. Yeah. Oh, he's looking controlled. Okay, so that's like my preface to do. Then what we're gonna do is this. So you put the board halfway,
Yeah.
then you jump, and it flips over, and then you land back on. So this is the like full execute trick. Boom.
Whoa, okay.
Popcorn. But what I want you to do first is let's just get used to this, and we'll just go like that.
Okay.
And just try to see if we can sort of consistently do that.
Okay. So we're jumping straight up and not onto it.
Yeah, and just try to flip it over. Oh, see, too powerful. You're too powerful. He doesn't know his own strength. So yeah, just do less, you know? You do like, yeah, even that's still too much. It's just like, you're really just kind of like moving your feet, not really like flicking it. You kind of just like pushing it up.
Yeah, so there's something I'm noticing. My feet are pretty deep in there, so I'm gonna pull them out a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, there you go.
Really
Try
even
to do,
that was seeming like it could be a little less than that, right?
Nah, the other one was good. Try to do 3 that land up on the right way. So you get 2, 3, nice. One more. Boom, yeah. You want to try? I think you're ready.
Right, we're ready, chat. Here we go. So first things first, not too powerful.
Oh my goodness.
Close. My
Almost
heels
first
touch
try.
the ground.
Yeah, I didn't even realize you were going to go for it right there. So exact same, and then just stay on and like bend these. Always bend these.
Bend these, always bend these. A, B, K.
Sweaty Pedals looks like a character from 90s cartoon Rocket Power. I'm loving it. Oh,
we almost got a roller.
Primo. So when you land like this, we call it like primo because it like hurts your feet and makes you instantly fall. So you almost got, but that was because it was a little too powerful. If you want to reset and just do the non-landing on it first. Yep. Yeah, there you go. And just remember not to flick it too much. Boom! Let's go! First first popcorn. Let's go, dude.
All right.
Hell yeah, that's sick. Amazing.
Whew.
Congratulations.
That's my first trick ever.
Yeah.
Besides
so
the
good.
goose. Did I ever teach you the goose?
No.
So the goose is a little weird. It's gonna be weird with this for sure, but you kind of pop it
Oh, okay, yeah.
into your hip like this. And I was thinking if you get like an air goose, maybe you could do something like this and flip it like a full flip.
I do sometimes do stuff like that.
Really?
What I would do is I would like kick it up and then balance it like that.
Yeah.
It's a little hard on the dirt, let me see. Yeah, and then you go like, and then like land it. Oh!
Primo!
Yeah, that was excellent. Let me try to actually land. Ooh. Ow.
So if you get it under your hip,
Yeah.
maybe without knee pads, you could get it to like use your knee to like go, use the force to go bam, and then it flips.
Yeah. Or I could like kind of throw it up.
Call it a sweat flip.
Sweaty flip? Throw it up?
Yeah. Well, that one's not mine. Mine's all hip. I can't balance it.
Yeah. Sick. But I'm trying to think what's next. I think keep cruising. You could try to navigate this whole path. Would be kind of fun. Maybe there's a few rocks though.
All right.
This one always exists as well. But we
Just a
didn't
little
need
ollie.
to we didn't have to do that there. I feel like the rolling around and stuff is good. We didn't need to do that today.
So it's this and pop.
So the official tutorial. I mean, like what you did in the snow was everything was right.
Yeah.
You know? Stand like this. What I tell beginners is you want to be using like the ball of your foot so it's like more powerful. Some people kind of stand like this, but you want to be like kind of like engaged.
Yeah.
Then you can kind of practice some of these too. Just practice like the pushing down. And then what you're actually gonna do is basically jump and like slide your foot. But you're not really doing this. You're more just going like this and it kind of like happens. It's like jump like that.
Right.
Boom. You're not really going like, oh, I gotta slide it. Like,
Yeah,
just
because the board's like this, and you're like
galloping.
pushing down to get this like. Start with hands.
Yeah.
Start with hands. Start with hands.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah, no, I'm gonna be terrible.
No, that was good. And the other thing that's different with your hands right now is when I ollie, I don't have my foot like that. I have my foot about here.
Yeah.
So it has like room to maneuver. So like what's happening in slow motion is the board's going like this, then my foot is jumping and it pushing it like that.
Oh, it's that like turn
So like
of
you
the
have to
top
have
of the
that,
board, too.
you have to have that space.
Whoa.
Otherwise it won't be able to do
What an
that.
athlete, dude.
Barely. But I don't know, maybe just try a couple and see how you feel.
All right. Well, here, you said practice. I want to do the full thing where you like practice. So this is going to feel like this.
Yeah.
And then that. And balls of the foot. This.
Dude, I mean, it's looking good, honestly. Boom, yeah, dude. Like, that's literally really good attempt.
This. And then. And I got to get to this in order to like.
Yeah, I mean,
over
I
the
wouldn't
truck.
overthink that kind of stuff too much. It's more just like, know what you're doing. The body motion is basically like that. Don't forget to jump, because sometimes people get stuck like not jumping. Yeah.
Like again.
But the ankle and everything, like it will kind of automatically do it. But I guess it's just to really think about pushing down like what you're doing. And then just boom.
It's interesting noticing your foot kind of go like just straight to that part and grab it and hug it back like down to
Yeah.
lift it. So balls, bent balls, and then jump. So we're gonna do this, bent balls.
Boom, yeah,
Boom.
beautiful. Dude, that's it.
Ooh.
That's fully it. Like you're popping that, you're getting the wheels in the air. Then to land it, you kind of just got to commit a little bit. Like it kind of pushed out a little bit away from
Yeah.
you. You kind of just got to like go with it, I guess.
Oh.
And kind of like, just like, oh, it went that direction. Well, I'm going to jump that direction.
Okay, I gotta kind of watch it then. So, bent balls. Bent balls.
Yeah.
I just went the direction, but my
Yeah, that
my
one,
foot
I
went-
feel like-
I didn't pop it quite as
Yeah.
much.
We were thinking about the jump too much and we didn't really pop it as much.
Bent balls.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's so good. That's fully right there. Like you can definitely land on it.
Oh,
That's fully in the air. Yo, let's go. I'll get a good angle with yours, like showing the air, the hang time.
all right, we're getting there.
We are fully certified in the air.
Oh, that one
yeah,
felt
dude.
really good.
That like fully leveled out.
That one felt good.
Wow.
Whoa. All right.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
He's locking in.
we're locking in, chat. It's happening. That was not locked in. I
But
unlocked.
see, he knows, like he knows that it didn't pop right. Dude,
I
you're
unlocked.
intuitive with it. Oh my god. That's perfect. Just gotta land back on. Just do that exactly that again.
This is wild.
Yo! Let's
Dude.
go! Boom! Big ollie. Certified ollie in the air. Dude.
I want to
Kim,
thank.
that wasn't
I
in
want to
the
thank
snow.
Ricky Glaser. I want to thank my parents, the Vibe Tribe. I want to thank Ricky's community for being here. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Been very supportive watching this whole thing. Let's see, street sweepers, people that every time the streets are kind of clean, you're like, whoa, it's cool. I want to thank Zambonis, all
Yes.
kinds of vehicles that clean
W
things.
Zambonis. W Street Sweep, W Zamboni. Chimney Sweep too,
Chimney
very
sweeps.
undervalued.
Very undervalued.
Dude, that was so good. That was really good. I told you, the one in the snow, I was like, oh, he's doing it. Like, he knows what he's doing.
I mean, I didn't know what I was doing, but I watch. I mean, I get the physics of it.
Yeah.
I just didn't get the motion.
They say thank TSA agents.
TSA agents everywhere, the security of the airport. We appreciate what you do.
I'm actually going to the airport tonight. I'm like, do I need to be like way earlier? Like, am I going to get stuck or something with the TSA?
I don't think
Because
so.
they said it's like they're not getting paid and there's way understaff and the lines were getting long. There was like something government.
Oh, there's something happening?
Something,
I don't
yeah.
pay attention, dude.
I
don't pay any attention. I'm late to everything. I barely make it on time to everything.
Yeah, they say W Olives.
W Olives.
W Olives.
I want to thank Olives, Olive Canneries, Jars. Oh, dude, thanks, man. That was cool.
So good. I'm hyped for you.
I'm sweating.
Too easy.
I didn't even get hurt.
You're pedaling.
Sweaty boards.
Amazing.
I'm gonna have to rebrand.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Dude, that was so good.
Hell yeah. What else?
Yeah,
would you like to do?
You wanna skate along this path?
Sure.
Was there a small ramp? I guess the next thing would be going down a ramp. But
No, dude. That's where you lose me.
The risk starts to multiply on the ramps. How do I get back?
Listen, they want me to fall. If I were them,
Nah, don't fall, don't fall.
if I were them, I would want me to fall.
Let me just look at this if there's any. So like these dots is not ideal.
Do I just try to avoid them a little?
Yeah. Oh my God.
My knees were straight,
Okay.
straight as a whistle.
Yeah, that was a little sketchy. Okay. Let's start from this tree.
Well, we got to take the initial curve, don't we?
Okay, yeah, sure.
I feel like we got to
when
do
you
it.
start accumulating speed, like you just did then, you got to lean forward, not back. And if you feel unsafe, abandon ship.
Abandon
if you say, I'm going too fast, jump off. Yeah, bend knees, lean forward.
So it's going to give me
now
a
lean a bit more forward, bend your knees. Remember that lean. Yeah.
Get out of here, flyer. Oh, dude, we're leaning, we're bending.
Yeah, now take the corner lean. Yeah, bending. We can take a push. Boom.
Ooh.
Whoa. Boom. Yeah, he wants the ramp.
He wants the ramp. Come on, ramp. What is happening there with physics?
Okay.
That's actually nonsense.
One thing I want to warn you about is on those ones, your front foot, it was creeping up to the nose of the board.
It felt up. I felt it
The nose
go,
of the
ooh.
board is also dangerous because then it can interact with the ground again as well.
Yeah, but
So
I was going to keep a high defense if I went down. I knew that. High guard.
Just be careful with the foot getting too high. It's like the tail too. You know how I showed you how you can slip back?
Yeah.
You could kind of like slip a different way if you put weight on the nose like that.
Okay.
But you were doing good. We could ride back from down here.
From down, right? I don't want to take this ramp.
Yeah, we don't need to take the ramp.
All right.
Yeah, dude, the comfort. Boom. Cruising.
Oh, dude, we're good now.
Absolutely cruising.
We're into it.
Yeah. Yeah, lean forward.
Backside, forward,
Lock
lean.
in.
Watch the rocks.
Yeah.
Watch
Boom.
Woo!
Let's go. Dude, so good. I don't want to be too nitpicky, but I guess just my one little tip to you
Yeah, no,
is I
don't,
feel like when you're standing, you're very back seat heavy. You're kind of like leaning back a little bit.
Yeah.
I just want you to be a little bit more like centered.
Centered over the knees and
I would
stuff?
say in skating, typically you're leaning, I mean, like your weight is always changing, but I would say typically leaning a little more forward.
Okay, to deal with the speed and stuff
Yeah,
like
just
that.
to kind of like, that's where the sort of center of gravity is like directly more forward. You were kind of like slanting it a little more back.
Okay.
But that was killing it though.
You want to race?
Yeah. Just do that again for slow. All the way from here, all the way down. Oh, absolutely cruising. Yeah. Yeah, you're getting good at the turning too.
Don't go too far.
Yeah,
Forward
here
with
comes the speed. Boom.
Ooh.
Yep, lean forward, bend knees. Yeah, dude, so good. Whoa! Yeah, careful with the ramp. Dude, that was really good.
Dude, I almost did a full split.
Yeah, don't do that.
Calculated, by the way.
Yeah, so good.
All right. Dude, that's a great lesson.
Dude,
I love
you're killing it.
I
You wanna-
ollied, I split.
Popcorn, ollie, and just like basic board
Popcorn.
control.
Yeah, dude. Do you want to do some real deal tricks now? You?
Yeah, we
Not
could
me?
skate in the ramp. Falling builds character, skating is 90% falling. I agree, but if someone says, I don't want to skate because I don't want to fall at all, I'm going to teach them a little more cautiously.
I don't mind falling. I mind the bad falling. So
Yeah, totally. Now,
it's hard to
I
know
try
when
to
it's
like,
gonna be.
it depends on your students too, you know, like I try to give them the like risk level that they want, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If that-
no,
if
this
that
was
makes
perfect
sense.
actually.
Yeah.
This was kind of cool. You want to see a sick ollie real quick? Check this out.
Yeah. Just remember, lock in though, lock
Locking in. Balls.
in. Yeah. Dude, fully unlocked.
I unlocked
go.
a little at the end, but that was all right. Cool.
You really got him though.
All right, let's see some real deal tricks.
You really dialed it in. All right, I'll skate this mini ramp. So this is kind of a cool ramp because it's got like a spine. Boom,
I'm
yeah.
gonna take these pads off.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm sweating. I don't want to sweat up your pads.
Nah, you good.
Is there a bag or something you want me to put these in?
Just put them on the table and I'll put them in the bag.
All right.
Can I get the whole ramp? I can't even, can I? Just.
By the way, way easier to take them off than put them on.
Yeah. Oh my dusty. If he can ollie, he can 360 flip. I mean, kind of valid.
Okay.
can ollie.
Challenge accepted.
If you can ollie, you can do a lot of things. This is quite a nice mini. A little bit of a crack there. Oh. It's pretty fun, not gonna lie. It's pretty cruisy. In the shade too.
What's like the biggest thing about someone dropping in for the first time? It will not be happening, but for me, but just out of curiosity.
I think find the right ramp. Official drop-in tutorial would be practice like this, no ramp. Like, and we're going that way. So we're like practicing, boom, lean forward.
You're right.
Then before you get to a ramp like this, we call it a quarter pipe, you got to do those flat ramps. And then on the flat ramp, it's much easier to do this. But then when you actually have to do it on the quarter pipe, the way that it kind of works is because you got to push down like so far that you really got to lean way more forward than like that ramp or anything in general. And people always want to lean more back. So it's like, you got to try to like trick yourself how much you need to like lean forward. But this is too big for a first drop in.
Yeah.
If you could get a ramp like that size, but is a quarter pipe, it would be good. Yeah. But drop in is I would say drop in is a bit more risky than like ollie attempts.
Yeah.
Because you can, because
Yeah.
the ramp can kind of like amplify it.
Yeah.
They say learn by sending it.
I mean, they're not entirely wrong.
Oh my God. feeble over. That felt weird.
Dude, it's wild to watch. Like knowing what.
It's kind of a fun, just like cruisy ramp, to be honest.
Oh.
I'll try kickflip rock.
Oh, Joe, think of that shit. DK wants a 360. Whew.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was a good time.
You feel exhilarated?
I feel extra exhilarated. Not even, I'm more exhilarated than normal. Extra exhilarated. Caballero.
Ricky, you flying to Florida, I assume? Mike, what do I do with the TSA? Like, genuinely, what do I do? Do I need to get there hours early?
I think you're supposed to get there like an hour and a half before your gate time, but that was years ago.
Yeah.
Now
like,
it's more than that?
Well, I think just like in this last like week or two, there's like shit going on with the TSA.
Damn.
I think it's like they're not getting paid, or it's like
They're on strike or
it's
something?
shut down and they're not getting paid for a while, so a lot of them are quitting or something. So there's like
okay.
less or like something like that. But when I was Googling SFO, it said that it's not really affected. 4-hour wait in Houston? If it's a 4-hour wait, I'm already done.
You want to take the RV, dude? You're going to have to leave like
Long
2
way.
days ago.
Long way. Gas is up.
Fenois, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe.
Haven't heard of LAX. No, we're in SF. I haven't heard of LAX being bad, but I don't know where you fly out of from SF. SFO, baby.
Ooh, that was more physically exerting than I
Anticipated?
thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I say to you, bend your knees, bend your knees.
Yeah.
When you don't bend your knees, you just chill, you're sleeping, nothing. You
Yeah.
bend your knees all the time, oh.
Yeah. It's all
It's
ass.
kind of a lot of work, yeah. Can you fly out of Oakland also? No, yeah, you can, but no thanks. Now, occasionally I flew a couple times from LA to Oakland. I think I did Burbank to Oakland even to go to Braille, but it's like a 5-hour drive. But then if it's like realistically leaving the house to get to the airport, it probably was like maybe just under 4 hours. By the time you leave, get to the gate, wait, fly.
Yeah.
So it's like 1 hour more, and I have my car there.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh. Give yourself an extra hour to be safe. I'm usually pretty conservative on flights. I don't think I've ever been like late and missed the plane.
I've never missed a plane, but I have on a transfer thing had to absolutely run through Atlanta.
Yeah, I've missed the transfers, but because it's their fault, you know?
Yeah.
Not because it's mine. To see what it's like, most of the wait times are online. If they're understaffed, you think they're gonna bother putting on the online? We
Right.
are slow. You suck.
I think that. Is the second phone here Wi-Fi?
Nah, they're all separate connections. So this one is T-Mobile, the one that's filming is AT&T, and then the TTS one is Verizon.
So this runs the speaker for TTS.
Yeah, but and also is a modem.
And is Verizon. That's what I meant. Is it like, are you using it? For,
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you're summing into, and then this is just a battery bank, right?
Yeah.
You're summing into everything into Speedify
Yeah.
on mobile?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that bad?
No, I might want to talk to you about that because I don't use BellaBox.
Okay.
So I can only sum 2 connections. I do it internally on
Moblin?
IRL Pro.
Okay.
But it's, you know,
So
it is Moblin-ish.
Speedify is interesting because
I'm tired.
we're talking IRL streaming stuff, guys. So if it's boring, bad luck. I do it in Speedify, but Speedify is interesting because it's technically like a VPN as well. So all the 3 connections go in, and then it's like VPN. So you kind of get the little bit of downgrade of it being a VPN. You know what I mean? Like you maxing out at the
speed.
VPN speeds.
Yeah.
But I think it's bad. You know, like like what we're saying, Verizon sucks and T-Mobile's good or whatever. If you go somewhere where Verizon's good and T-Mobile sucks, like it definitely is doing its job.
Right.
But I always kind of wonder, like, how much is it really doing? Is it really working? Is it not? But then I see people stream with one connection. I'm like, all right, yeah, it's definitely much better than that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So what I'm using right now, I love just having my phones, but what I am using that's going to be bringing everything together is an actual small travel router.
Okay.
And that travel router will accept one wired connection, so like USB from a phone or from a whatever. Another Ethernet, also wired connection. A Wi-Fi like repeater, and it has a SIM card in it. So it does 4 connections if you add a SIM card. So my phone I could have be like repeated, and then it could have its own internal SIM card, and then I can have my Starlink plugged into it, and then the other phone is like on there. So I would have 4 connections while on the road.
Yeah.
But then I have to like pull it off the wall or buy a second one, which sucks even more because then you have to have another SIM card in there, that kind of stuff. But I got to like pull it off the wall, make sure it's charged, take it with me. It's another thing to overheat. It's another thing to charge.
So right now, is yours going out from the phone, or it's going to a computer or it's going to a cloud somewhere?
It's going to my computer that I use as a cloud, as everyone else uses.
Okay, yeah,
so
that's
it's
what
my
I do
computer
too.
at home.
But okay, and your computer at your real home is just, so you're paying the internet at your real home as well, or whatever. There's internet there.
Yep.
And then you're paying how many SIM cards? 3?
I have Verizon and T-Mobile right now, and then I have 2 Starlinks.
Okay, yeah. And the 2 Starlinks, one is baby, one is not, but you still have to pay for both or whatever.
You still have to pay for both, but I am on a different plan for both because the baby one I put on the back of the e-bike and I ride around, so I don't use that much as the Starlink. I have unlimited, or I'm sorry, the RV Starlink I have unlimited because that one I am constant. If I'm anywhere near my RV, that is just full bore doing like 6 megabits per second. For connectivity to make it. Because I can, you know what I mean? And it's unlimited, so why not? It's like having a home internet. But as long as you don't park under a tree.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So I need a way to like dynamically bond things differently, right? Because I have this Starlink here, but if I go on the bike, I have a different Starlink with a different like router and a different name and stuff like that.
Yeah, so the Speedify, the way they bond is basically they all have to be on the same connection. So like, if you had your baby Starlink and your good Starlink, I don't know how that would work. Because mine is phones, right? So the phone connects to the other person's Wi-Fi, and then the Speedify runs on both and like bonds them together. And they like send, receive to each one.
Which phone's running Speedify?
All 3. But I've experimented a few different ways. You could do it a few different ways. But all 3 is running Speedify, and then it can, because I've experimented with only sending and not sending and receiving. But then sometimes I do sending and receiving as well or whatever. But it's interesting.
So
but
each device would run Speedify to give it like information or give it a connection. And then
But they just have to be on the same network, one of the networks. So like usually what I do is that one is it has a hotspot, the filming one. And then both of them connect to the hotspot. All 3 are running Speedify, and then that's how it works.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you can just get them all to be on the same Wi-Fi/wired connection, then it would work. So like if you had a computer at your house and you have a house internet Wi-Fi and then all your devices connected to it, I think you can have like 10. But see, I also wonder is there diminishing returns? If I have Verizon and I did 2 Verizons, would that help, or would I just be the same? That I actually don't know.
I would think that would help as long as Verizon had connectivity and it wasn't a device problem. So let's say your one device has like 100 megabits per second and the other one has 100 megabits per second. Then you have that 200 megabits per second upload.
Would it though?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm damn sure. Like I'd actually put money on that. But if it's like, if you're in a bad spot for Verizon and you have 0, then you have 0 times 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think you would get that times 2
That's
for the devices.
sad if it's a device thing.
Well, if each device, if the device just has a bad
because like
antenna
let's say if they advertise 100 megabits per second, like we're talking upload speed. So if let's say they say it's 100, but it's really like 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I have 2, and then one's 10 and one's 10. Would it really be 20?
I think
because
so.
couldn't just one be 20 then? You know?
Right. I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying, but I think it's a matter of the way that like
the way
let's
that
say
it
you
works.
and I aren't on the same plan, but we both have Verizon and
Yeah,
a different phone, right? And we're standing next to each other and we each get 10 here.
Yeah.
Then that's like being like, well, couldn't it just be 20? And if that is the answer, then those two guys getting 20 each, then couldn't it be 80? And then could everyone
That's true,
just
yeah.
have
Okay,
infinity?
yeah, you're right. That's a good
You know?
that's a good way to phrase it. You know what blew my mind once I went to it was like a skate event or whatever, and it was like in a stadium. It was like Nitro Circus, some bullshit. And my connection was just enough to stream. Like
Yeah.
just it took all the balance because it was really consistent. Like it was working, now it's completely dead.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like it was really interesting.
Yeah. Every time I pull like into a city, I notice that I lose connectivity, especially for certain things. It's just that the tower and its ability to broadcast this amount of energy over the airwaves, it has so much. And so if just you connect, it, you know, it's going to max out the ability of your phone or the ability of anything that they're going to cap a single. They also could cap each single thing to it. But if 1,000 people connect, then it's going to kind of give, without the concept of priority, it's just going to kind of cut that into 1,000 times. So if it was 1,000 megabits per second, each person's going to get a megabit per second, as long as there's no priority things going on, which there definitely are.
Yeah.
Yeah, for EMS workers and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. At my house in Florida, I just got like 2 gigabit fiber AT&T,
Nice.
which I'm excited about. And what I was learning too of 2 gigabit, some of the Ethernet cables are only 1 gigabit. I was like, oh shit, I got to make sure I get the right Ethernet cables and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And even the ports or the laptop ports.
Yes.
Look at the laptop port, it would be like 1 gigabit per second. You're like, damn.
That's actually industry standard for all consumer devices right now is 1 gigabit because they always make like the decision, like why put the extra money into these things when we're building a computer? We don't need to give them a 10 gigabit NIC. But there are a lot of computers with 2.5 gigabit, but then your router, your switch, your modem, whatever, the extent of what equipment that you have there.
Yeah.
So I have a 10 gigabit network at my home.
Okay.
And anything that's on that has to be complete, the whole path, including cables like Cat 8 and stuff like that, needs to be upgraded to that much. And yeah, Cat 6E, some of it covers it because it's like, oh, that's 20 cents more, whatever. But a lot of it doesn't cover it, like especially your routers, especially switches, stuff like you will have to specifically buy a 10 gigabit NIC or network internet card or whatever it is, interface card or whatever. You have to specifically buy those things or specifically buy switches with 10 gigabit in it. And even when you do that, it'll be like 24 ports of 1 gigabit and then 2 of 10.
Yeah.
And you need special adapters to even plug it in because it's supposed to be optical and it heats up and it overheats. And it's like, oh my god.
They're trying to keep us down.
I think they're just trying to not spend money.
Yeah. I got like the Wi-Fi 7 as well from my routers now, which I think is better too.
So the interesting, I'm such an internet nerd.
That's good.
I really, really am. I love it. It's the 7 is, and I don't know if it is yet because I'm too like involved with everything going on. But when I last checked, I bought a Wi-Fi 7 router, but they were advertising it Wi-Fi 7, but they hadn't even actually set that protocol yet. I mean, it didn't even fully exist. It just, they were like, we'll probably have this and that, but we might not need that. And we might, you know, it might support these things, but not those things. We'll see.
Yeah.
It wasn't even agreed upon yet. I
Yeah.
don't know if it is yet though. Chat might know.
Brain dropper. I'm sitting in urgent care waiting to find out how bad my kid hurt himself, coincidentally skateboarding. Damn, man.
No.
Sorry to hear that. I hope it all goes good. What were they trying or what were they doing? Faith Adventure. Died.
Yeah.
Which is also like probably I don't know. And then they're both like so complicated in its own ways, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all really fun though.
Yeah.
Cause
It is like an interesting time to be alive.
Exactly. And it's endless the amount of stuff you can do on both the data side and the streaming side.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you want to build a Raspberry Pi and strap it to your waist, you could have a fucking disco ball go off every time somebody subs, you know, over your head
totally,
or whatever you want. You could do literally anything. You could have a guitar strapped to your back and it automatically plays itself with robot hands every time somebody has a donation. You could, and while skating, you could have somebody, you could rig up your wheels to lock if somebody like, you know, donates $1,000, it'll lock one of your wheels, and
it's
you can do whatever you want for the streaming side. And then for the data
gotta
side,
put like an explosive in the board and the board like breaks if you donate like 100 subs or whatever. It just goes That's crazy. He slipped out on a flat rail and landed on the end of the rail right in the middle of his back. Ooh, damn.
Oh no.
We do not like that. Imagine offending the signal guards. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it's just kind of like a bad bruise or whatever.
Dude, I haven't even looked at, I don't even know where my other phone is to look at. That's how I live, bro. Sorry, chats. Ricky's got it.
No, you're good. You got oxygen there?
Yeah, you want to try it? Take a breath. It's fresh sealed.
Nah, I can't take a fresh one. They're expensive as well. I see them in the stores.
Like $15 or something.
That's expensive.
It's fine. Try it out.
It's all right.
See if you need a little O2 or whatever. What is? It's just O, isn't it? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right. Sure.
O2? No, I think it is O2.
I don't know.
What's the 2?
I have no idea. 2 molecules of O.
I think it is O2 because it's CO2.
I feel like it's.
What's up with the tail thing? Is that what animal is it?
I think this is a gray fox. I didn't figure out definitely, but I'm pretty sure it is. And what he's talking about is this, chat. I keep it on my keys so I don't lose my keys. I need something big and crazy that everyone's like, don't leave that here. And I'm like, oh yeah, thanks. Those are my keys.
It feels real.
Oh, it's definitely real. So it's 100% real. Here, feel right in here.
Yeah, nice.
You feel like the leathered part.
Yeah.
So my first one, I have a cosplay from the Renaissance Festival.
Okay.
So I have like a cool pirate cosplay, and every year I would get one more thing for the cosplay. So I'd get like the.
Warning, oxygen level below 19.5%.
So I'd get like the. I would get the I don't even know what it's called, like the shirt and then the hat, and I got all this stuff and this cool feather, and I would get all in the pants and these boots, and I got all these cool things. And then one year I went with my ex, and she was like not having a good time. Something happened, I don't remember, but she like wanted to go now, and I was like, yeah, let's go. But I was like, oh wait, I forgot to buy something. And on the way out, I was just like, I'll buy that, and I just saw one of the tails, and I was like, give me the biggest one.
Yeah.
And I started wearing it for my performances with my band, and I fell in love with it. I just started wearing it all the time.
Yeah.
And then, long story long and a half, I ripped it in half by accident in South Carolina. So I bought this one recently in Bisbee, Arizona.
Okay.
Because Bisbee is like my favorite place in the world, and I found one. I was like, oh, let me just get another one.
Yeah, nice.
That's the story.
I had a hat. I think it was a raccoon skin one, like that. Like
the whole hat.
It had the hat and then the tail like that.
Yeah.
I think it's in Australia. Why did I buy it? I think I might have bought it on a trip and then I brought it back to Australia.
So you moved, I know we kind of chatted about this, but you moved from Australia when like for Braille.
Yeah, moved from Australia for Braille in like 2020 peak COVID, and then moved to like around here.
Okay.
SF Bay.
So you've
East
only
Bay.
been in the US for 6 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
6 years. And then
How long did it take you to learn English? I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke.
while. I go to the store or I go to anything. Oh, you want to sign up for a Verizon plan? What's your name? Ricky Glaser. Glaser. Ah, what's R? Oh, R. Glaser. Ricky Glaser. They don't fucking understand ever. But yeah, it's 2020, and then was living for Braille, and then after a while I moved to LA with my girl in, I want to say 2022 or 3 into LA, then was going back and forth and stuff, and then we just moved back to her parents here like last month.
I see.
And then we're gonna have the baby here. She's 8 months pregnant right now.
Oh, dude.
And they're gonna have the baby here, and then in the meantime we bought the house in Florida, so then like I've been trying to get it all set up and stuff. Like now I'm gonna go tonight to Florida. We got like stuff getting delivered and shit or whatever.
Gotcha.
Get it organized. and then try to get it set up. I don't know when you how early you think we can move when we have an infant. Because like I'm trying to go to Florida, but I think she more wants to stay for like a few months. So a few months and then go to the house in Florida. Because I get a bit nervous like being away from the house, being empty for like so long, whatever. So I'm been like trying to keep going.
Yeah.
But that's like, fuck, it's kind of far.
What are you nervous about? Like squatters or floods?
Just anything going wrong, you know?
Yeah,
like
that's
in
true.
Janice's parents' house right now, the fucking furnace thing in the attic like broke the other day and it was like dripping into the roof. And then like I noticed it. I'm like, George, it's dripping. Oh, we got to turn it off. We got to figure out. It's like a big thing and it's all fucked up all the ceiling. You know?
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
like, imagine if that happened and I don't notice for a month.
Yeah.
It's like,
Weird.
it's
That's
fucked.
a big deal.
Just anything like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Florida as well is like you got to have the AC on to like suck the moisture out of the air. Because if you don't, then it gets all moldy and shit. So
Yeah.
even if that breaks, it's moldy. And as well, it's not like it's my house forever. It's a house that I just bought. So it's like, I didn't even
Right.
know what's going to
Right,
break.
yeah,
Or like, I
take
didn't even know the like lay of the land, you know? So it's like, oh my God. So I'm kind of like paranoid.
I hope my house is okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. Have you tried like just not worrying by having ADHD? Because that's what I do. I just like go across the country.
Just
and
like,
I'm
hey, there's a squirrel.
I haven't thought about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that good at it. Why not have the mom stay in Florida for a month and what? She can go to Disneyland? Yeah, but she's got her own life in SF, you know? Like, you don't want to go to the other side of the country and just be like, stay here. Guard the ceiling.
Yeah. You don't know anyone else out there?
Not really. The neighbor's been kind of cool and like chill, but as well, it's like, I'm not trying to burden them too much. I also just met them as well, so I'm not trying to like, yo, go in there and do everything as well, you know? But they've been like pretty nice.
Yeah. That's cool of them.
I don't know.
Yeah, my neighbors are pretty great back home too. They like received my mail for a long time and
Yeah,
they're really cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'll be relieved when it's kind of all finished. Like the baby's here, it's all done. We can move there, and then we can just like focus on the baby or whatever.
Do we know baby names yet?
Yeah, Joey.
No way.
Nah, just kidding.
Oh,
Sorry.
dude, he played.
It's a girl.
me. I
It's
was
a
like,
girl
yeah.
anyway. It's a girl.
Still a good girl name.
Not really, to be honest. If the baby came today, Janice and I would be like, "Oh fuck, what's the name?"
Yeah.
But we had a
that's
few that
cool.
we liked, but none of them were like, "That's the name." And then a few of my friends have just recently had babies, and I ask them like, "Oh, Olive, that's a cool name. Like, when did you know that?" And they go, "Oh, instantly." And I go, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Yeah, Victoria. I don't know. Victoria's in the name of my home state, so like it could be cool, but I don't know.
You say Olive?
No, Victoria.
I know, but Olive.
Olive was my friend's kid just now.
Okay.
Ricky Jr. Yeah, but we got to spell it R-I-K-K-I. R-I-K-K-I Jr. Ricketta. What's the like female? Nikki, I guess.
Nikki.
See, like I could call her Nikki so I can fuck up Nikki Glaser and be like, "There's another Nikki Glaser in town. Take that." No, I don't know. It's hard. I try to think of something that's like, I want it to be unique enough. Like, I think Ricky I wouldn't have mind slightly more unique. But in my life, maybe I've made like 5 other Rickies. But if your name's like Andrew or Matthew or something, it's like, there's
Yeah.
a Matthew everywhere.
Like Joe. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess Joe. Is that like your legal name, Joe?
It's
Or
Joseph. It's
Yeah.
Joseph, but everybody called me Joe.
But
Like
see,
my
like
family, but-
the way you adapted to your name being so common is you switched to Joey, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, it's honestly like I wanted everyone. You know, it reminds me of like my litmus test for people being young. Like if someone goes, "Oh, you're young," and you go, "No, I'm not. You're young." If someone goes, "Oh, you're so young though," and you go, "Thank you. You're old." Yeah. So it reminds me of that because when I was a kid, I was like, I want to be called Joe. It's because I'm not a kid. I'm not a Joey. And then the second like I started feeling old, I was like, I want to be Joey again.
Because my name's technically Rick. It's not Richard or some bullshit. It's just Rick.
Oh.
But then my parents just called me Ricky. They kind of fucked me actually, because like when you enroll in school, I always thought you meant to enroll in your legal name. They all enroll Ricky this, Ricky that, bank account Ricky, everything Ricky.
Whoa.
Then when I was like 16, I had to do something with my birth certificate. I'm like, what the fuck, Rick? I'm like, why doesn't it say Ricky? And they're like, yeah, your name's Rick, didn't you know that? I'm like, no, what the fuck?
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then it was a hassle for me. Like I had to change stuff because I was like,
Whoa.
it has to say Rick. It can't say Ricky. So I had to change a bunch of stuff. But I thought it was weird that they enrolled me in school and like not even my name.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
that's interesting.
Oliver can be Ollie. Yeah, you could, but I mean, it's a girl though. But yeah, I always thought Rick, like, and I was like, will I go by Rick? You think if I get older, I go for Rick? Ricky as old? I don't know.
I don't think it really like loses. Like I knew someone named Scotty. We just called him Scotty.
I'd call him
And he was
Scott.
in like his late 50s. No, nobody called him that. Exactly 0 people. Like it was weird. It would be weird. I'd be like, who do you mean? Who are you even talking about?
Bank is worse. That's dumb. You know what's crazy, TR, is I have a bank account that I literally made, I think, in the first year of school. So when I'm like 5, and then now I'm 34. So I had the bank account for 29 years. And that was the one that used to be Ricky, and then I changed it to Rick.
Wow.
Isn't that fucked? They should give me like a fucking YouTube plug or something. 29-year customer?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, in Australia it's called like Dolomite account. I guess it was trying to like get kids like interested in banks or whatever. And they give you like, back then they even gave me like not a checkbook, but it was like, it was something. It had like the transactions or something. Some kind of book thing. It was like
Interesting.
Dolomite account.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think my first account, I was like 24 or something.
Really?
Crazy. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I just did everything cash forever. I was like, I don't trust. Why would I give my money to someone? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Then they just have it, and then
Yeah.
you got to trust that they're gonna. You got to pay them to give it back to you.
Yeah.
At an ATM.
That's weird.
Well,
I
Logic
think in
still kinda-
US you use your real name. Well, I think the school doesn't make the most sense. I would have thought the school checks what your fucking name is or something.
Right? Like who's
Well,
going?
because it was my ID was Ricky too. Like everything was Ricky except my like actual birth certificate.
Yeah. And what you started school like 91 or something? 90.
Born 91, so I guess I start when I'm like 5. So
Oh, my bad.
96.
Yeah, it's 96 in the 90s. So, yeah, I mean, I think things were like a little looser back then too, in all places. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
guess
like-
because 96, like the internet's not as strong as well or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're not like checking it all as much, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's harder to check things too. Like the internet was in 96.
They say, when did Sweaty start school?
I started school actually when I said like 90, 91. I was thinking about my birth year, not my. I started when I was 4. Actually, I started early, so I was 1990
Wow,
when I started
that's
school.
the age.
Yeah.
1990, you're 4? How about the 80s like? Wild?
I don't remember. I don't really remember the 90s either. My memory's terrible. All I remember is singing "Pump Up the Jam." You know that song?
Pump up the jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved that song as a kid. And Mario.
ID definitely to bring birth certificate, but I'm thinking when I'm a baby kid enrolled in school, I don't have a fucking ID. What ID do I have? I don't have a driver's license.
Right.
All I have is birth certificate, I think.
Maybe Social Security. Well,
Australia doesn't really have that.
I don't know what Australia has, but yeah. Are the birth certificates the same? Is that like a world issued thing? Probably not, right? It's like different.
I think
Here's mine. No, I'm just kidding.
my grandma, you know Mowgli, I remember once we were skating and just in his wallet it was his social security card and he's all sweaty and shit. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? It's like cardboard.
When I was in 4th grade, and I think it's been long enough now that I could say this. When I was in 4th grade, I lost my social security card on vacation because I used to do that too. I was in actually, wait, I wasn't in 4th grade. Why did I even say that? I was in like 10th grade. I don't know why I said that. I was maybe 14. And we went on vacation to Virginia Beach or something. And I lost my, on the beach, I lost my wallet with the social security card in it.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's
well,
scary because like when someone finds it, they're not like, hey, random piece of paper. They're like, oh, I know what this is.
yeah, this is a big deal. So I hope a good person found that.
Yeah.
Like if somebody tucked that away in something and they're like, oh, remember that social, they're like falling on bad times.
Yeah.
And they're like, I have this social security card.
Damn. Yeah, you'd hope not. Yeah, I'm trying to think what idea would have had because Oh, you know the one that you do have in Australia is like your Medicare card as a kid. So like your parents will have a card and then your dependents are like on it and shit.
What's
So
it called?
Medicare. It's kind of like
Oh, Medicare, yeah.
health insurance,
Yeah,
government
yeah.
health insurance type thing.
They had that in the 90s though?
Yeah, but it's different to American Medicare. It was just like the name. I guess it's
I
kind of
see.
like a catchy name.
Yeah.
Medicare.
It's a good
But
name.
they have those. Maybe it was that. And maybe they put it wrong on that too.
Man. That is interesting.
Yeah, but now when my daughter's born, what do I got to do? I got to make my Trump account. $1,000 from Trump, $1,000 from Bank of America. It was like, I think it was if you're born post January 2026, Trump is just gonna give the kids account, like an account in the kid's name and give you $1,000. Then Bank of America said, oh yeah, we'll match it too. So you get instantly $2,000. Then I think it's some kind of non-tax high thing, investment thing. So then the idea is I put money in for the kid, and then when the kid's 18, then they can have it.
So it's a specific account that you can put in that's non-taxable, like straight from your employment or something?
Well,
Almost like a
for my kid,
401k?
only for the kid.
Only for the kid?
Yeah.
And they get it when they're 18?
Yeah, it's kind of like a reverse 401k
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
But it was specifically for kids. I think it was born 2026 and beyond.
Wow.
So it's kind of cool, yeah. I'm excited about that. But what else I got to do? I got to get Social Security, right? Do I get it straight away the day they're born? When's Social
I
Security,
have
please?
no idea, dude.
It was fun for me as an adult to get it too, because like I didn't really know about it, and like I remember I had to mail my passport somewhere during COVID, and I was like so worried. I was like, you really want me to mail my fucking passport? That doesn't seem right.
That seems
and
crazy.
I had to send it to like some government thing, and then they sent me the passport back and my Social Security card. I was like, oh my God.
What? Yeah, that's intense.
Maybe explain AU has Canadian healthcare style system.
Yeah, talk to me like I'm a child, because I don't know.
I
what
mean,
the
I
hell's
think
going on.
Sweaty knows that, right? I mean, I feel like it's changing, but Australia in general has government subsidized healthcare.
Okay.
So like when I'm a kid, my parents aren't buying the health insurance, they're just getting it from the government or whatever.
Gotcha.
So that's why like we all have the card.
Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know that, by the way. I am as ignorant to world affairs as a person can be.
How many years has the subathon been going again?
Over 3.
You ever do an international trip? I guess the data would fuck you.
Yeah, the data might fuck me. I wonder how Starlink would do too. I haven't
Starlink
done
might.
international. I have allegedly stuck my hand through the border in Mexico. So my hand has gone international,
That's
allegedly.
Yeah.
I haven't left the country while doing it. As a matter of fact, that's why I bought the RV.
Yeah.
Was to stay as legitimately 24 hours a day as possible. Like, so seriously, most of the time, if I'm off stream, it's because I'm using the restroom. I'm doing something private. It's not because
Yeah.
I'm I need a day off. I would never. When I need a day
Yeah.
off, I put the camera on me and I lay in bed. And I'll even talk on chat and stuff like that. But like if I'm sick and I need a day off, if I need a mental day off, then I just kind of, to be honest, this with you hanging out today has been for me kind of a mental day off, because the chat isn't able to talk
Yeah.
to me so much. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I
That
could
for
see
me
that.
is like a day off.
Yeah.
But I'm still here. I'm
That's
still making sure the
gnarly,
framing's good. I'm making sure that's all good. Like
Yeah.
it's not as crazy as people think. You adapt, dude.
Yeah.
Humans adapt to whatever situation we're put in, for better or for worse. Seriously, we can take things for granted. So like I always use this as like because I've been here. I've made like $4,000 in a year and been up below the poverty level, and I've made over $100,000 in a year. And both times I was like, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I may not have known where my next meal was coming from at one point, and I did at another point. But that's just one level of stress. Yes, it is helpful to like have money and stuff, but I adapted. I was happy when I was making like almost no money at certain times, and unhappy. Just like when I was making a ton of money at this job, I was like happy and unhappy. And that's why I left it. That's why I'm streaming now. I'd rather make less money, like a comfortable amount of money, and stream and do it and hang out with you in SF area than be sitting going to a factory every single day if I can help it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we adapt.
For
It's
real.
not that
Yeah.
bad.
They say about the Trump savings plan for children. I hope the Franchise Tax Board of California doesn't plan on taxing these monies the way they are trying to tax retirement savings, 401k savings, the ballot measure the people are trying for the next vote thing. You know what I think about that, Vector? Fuck you, California. Don't tell Bliss. Fuck you, California. Fuck you. I'm a Floridian. You want to see my driver's license? It says Florida. Fuck yeah. Nah, I don't know. California, like, they're so, like, if you just, there's like a piece of paper and it's like, should we do a thing that's favorable for tax or unfavorable? They just check unfavorable, unfavorable, unfavorable. In every single like decision tree ever, California just boom, boom. So that's what he's saying is like, Trump tried to make this thing of savings for my kid, right? Great, nice. Give me tax-free savings for my child. Incentivize people to have children and incentivize them to save. Fantastic, you know, sounds great. But they're saying like, yeah, California's gonna go against the like, federal thing with a state thing saying, well, federally you don't have to pay tax, but on the state you do. And like, fuck you.
Interesting.
But they didn't say that's what's happening, but they're saying, I hope that doesn't happen.
Right. Yeah, it's tough. California just seems to be expensive. There's a lot of good, and then there's a lot of the population here, because there's beautiful places to go. This is very popular, and then you get all the things that come with places being highly populated, and it's tough.
Yeah, big city problems.
I don't know if I could live in California. Visiting is cool as hell.
I've had enough. I'm out.
He figured it out. Dude, you know, Minnesota's kind of a nifty little place, but it has its things too, like winter. I mean, that's the obvious one. Winter sucks. And
yeah, I kind of said to Janice, I'm like, I don't want to step out of the house and it's snow. I'm like, I don't know if I want that life. If I can choose, if I have the privilege of choosing, I choose not to have that.
Yeah, dude. I honestly have looked at a bunch of places. I really like, I don't know much about Utah, but I just love when you step out of the house, how it looks.
Yeah.
That gives you a certain feeling, and I'm like, ooh, I want to feel this. And same with Arizona, the mountains. I think I had no idea, but I think I'm a mountain person, dude. When I see mountains, I feel moved.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. When I see the ocean, I'm like, beautiful, but I don't need it.
Yeah.
You know, when I see mountains, I'm like, I need this.
California
I want this.
is good for that because, I mean, California is so great. It's like, climate is so nice all the year, right?
Yeah.
Then you have the desert, you have the mountains, you have the forest, and you have the beach. So you literally like have it all. You know, you have it all, but you just fucking pay all the fucking taxes all
It's
the
very
time.
Expensive.
But it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's amazing.
It's
a great
crazy.
place.
I couldn't afford to be here, unfortunately.
Well,
but
that's like what I was saying earlier about the like feeling unsafe and stuff. I'm happy to pay the premium for the beautiful place if I feel great. But where I lived in LA, fucking shit area, you step out onto the street, it's just terrible. It's like, why am I paying the premium for this, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, hell yeah, Florida, like, pay the medium. My child can grow up in a nice neighborhood, feel good. Yeah. I don't have to explain to them, oh, the reason the deodorant is locked up is because this. I don't want to explain that. I don't want to explain, oh yeah, there's a bathroom code because this. Fuck that. Like, let's go where that doesn't exist.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I don't blame you at all. It does give you a certain feeling, like it's kind of tough. And the second that your stuff like it starts being threatened and taken, it's like, I don't like this anymore. And to be honest, I know I'm coming from a place of ignorance where I'm like, I don't see it yet, but I also know there's a yet.
Yeah.
Like, where I just haven't experienced it because I have things that are, it would not be awesome if I were dealing with that, you know. So the spot in Florida, you look into schools and stuff like that too?
Yeah. So like it's in like Orlando area, Orlando generally or whatever,
Gotcha.
Where we picked as like nice schools. And like, it's hard as well because you look at the school and then the kid's 0 right now. So it's like, okay, 5 years is and then they go to the low school, but then you think in high school, it's like, what, like almost 20 years ahead?
Yeah.
So it's a little hard to look that far ahead, but I'm happy where we're at and it's like good options and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but yeah,
dude.
Florida, not really any mountains though. Not
time,
really
you
nice
leave
views.
tonight?
Yeah.
What time, dude? You gotta be out of here or what?
Yeah, probably pretty soon. What's time? 5. It'd probably take me an hour to drive back.
Yeah,
Then
and you're gonna
just
drop me off
Go
too.
to the
so.
airport.
You are dropping me off, right?
Yeah. No, you get it, Uber. Yeah, that's fine there. Yeah, maybe let's like aim to leave in like sort of 10 minutes or something.
Okay. any tricks you want to get out before? What's a trick? Is there anything you have like never landed and you're like, I've always wanted to do that?
Yeah, like me, I'm more of like a technical skater. So like people are kind of like different strengths. I'm more technical, so I'll like flip the board a bunch of times, whereas other people are more like gnarly, where they will jump off the really high thing. So for them, their like thing that they've got their sights set on is maybe like 20 stairs or something, and they go, I want to jump the 20 stairs. I don't necessarily want to jump the 20 stairs.
Yeah.
I more want to do technical stuff, but then I've done so many of the technical stuff that and then it's like, it gets complicated and complicated and complicated.
Yeah.
There's more like a few things, like it's not really a specific trick, but it's like, oh, I've always wanted to do this with this variation or this with this variation. But then there's like a lot of those. But so like, I don't really have like a white whale, like I gotta land that.
Yeah.
I don't really have one like that.
Oh, oh.
Let's go. Trains are cool. Thank you so much for the sweaty pedal sub.
I don't even have my app open, bro. Ricky's got it, you guys. Thank you, dude, for 23 months, by the way.
Let's go.
Appreciate you, Trains. You're a legend.
Mike tried to bait you a little bit, but it's answer however you want. I mean, it's your stream. He says, how do you feel about Minnesota being in the spotlight recently?
I don't publicly feel, like publicly.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't do politics at all. Like
Yeah.
literally zero. If you want to talk about like how a thing's been introduced, that's fine. But like as soon as it gets into like how people feel about this and about that, and it just winds up being like a point where it's like, oh, now I know why I don't like you. And it always turns into that with that, and religion can do it.
It's like
too.
race to the bottom.
Yeah, dude. And like we could sit here and hit flips and stuff all day, but if I say the wrong thing about that, they'll be like, fuck that sweaty pedals guy.
I hate
And it's
that so much.
Yeah, but shouldn't we just like, this is for me, and again, your channel, my channel, and I have leeway because we're coming together and talking and stuff. But like for me, it's like, this is a place where it's like, let's come together and do something awesome to entertain you. You want to be here to feel good. Some people want that as their entertainment, but for me, I'm not ever gonna give you that. I'd rather, I don't need to take a stand particularly on here. If I were gonna do that for anything, I would do it.
That's what I say
privately.
is like, I say I'm skating. We are skating. Like this is, we're talking about life and shit as well, but this is for skating. If you want to go for politics, go somewhere for where that's the goal,
Yeah.
Don't try to bring that shit in here. But you know what the skaters been saying recently? They say, fuck these people that say keep politics out of skating. Like, what the fuck? There's a little kid over there trying to do an ollie. You're going to force him to talk about politics? Like, that's not skateboarding. That's something else. They're really passionate about it. You're like, what the fuck are you talking? And me saying, I'm apolitical. I don't want to talk about. They ask a question. I don't want to answer that. They go, oh yeah, you would. Oh fuck you. Blah, blah. Like, what the fuck?
I try to
People be
remind people
crazy.
like I'm a dumb person. I'm not educated at all in it. So whatever stand you think you want me to make, you don't want me on your side. I'm the dumb one. So just let me stay dumb.
They say because they want to cancel people. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like skating is a young man's game, right? It's like it's predominantly like a children thing, and like a lot of my content or whatever is teaching tricks, doing this, blah blah blah. But to say that like to go skating you must have a political stance, to me that's like fucking insane. Like that's like an insane take to me.
Yeah, it's why. I just don't see why. Like I just got on the board and sucked a little and did okay a little, and it felt great.
Yeah.
Had zero to do with anything outside. As a matter of fact, it was a great escape from even thinking that I might have to say anything about that kind of stuff. But it comes up all the time, and people feel very strongly. Here's what I will say to everybody. Stay feeling strongly about what you feel strongly about, because there's a reason. There's a reason why you feel strongly about it. So like, stay educated, know why you feel that way. Let people know. But for me, this is my platform to live, survive, make money. I've done it this way the whole time. I love what I do, and I don't want to introduce reasons for people to start as like a jumping off point for hate.
It's like they're trying to
people
add
come
baggage.
together.
Like, they're trying to add this baggage thing that doesn't need to be there. You can keep it pure, I feel like it used to be easier to keep it pure and apolitical, and it increasingly is getting harder and harder and harder.
Yeah.
Especially in skateboarding, like, I don't know. They're really...
Interesting. I didn't know that was the case at all.
Yeah. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
It kind of is what it is. Sometimes you just have to like enforce it and be like, we're not,
Yeah.
not at all, not going to do that. And it feels bad because it'll be people that really like the channel. And then like sometimes they leave and don't come back.
Yeah.
And it sucks. And sometimes they stay and you could just tell like they don't like that. But
Yeah.
all in all, setting up a boundary for yourself. I've been falling asleep to this really boring book about boundaries, but it's
Oh,
like
yeah?
sinking into my subconscious. Setting boundaries for yourself and the way that you want to live is the most important thing, because the second I stop doing that, people will walk all over you. So I love the respect
Yeah.
of explaining something to somebody, but I don't like having to explain something to somebody, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
I love explaining, but I don't like having to. Yeah. Because it makes you go on the defensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Mike says, I don't know if I started a conversation or am a jerk. See, Mike, it's interesting for me because I was interested about that as subathon. Like,
Yeah.
if you, like, how do you approach politics or whatever? I was curious.
Yeah, I just have to not, because I know for a fact that like people of all different viewpoints watch me, and I don't like that alone. I've had people get very like, well, should they be? And it's like, yeah, I don't want to like ever have to classify and go, well, if you're this, then this. That already feels wrong to me.
Yeah.
Just like if you suck, I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna want you here.
Yeah,
I'm either
I
gonna
agree.
tell you off or
Wow,
get you
you
out.
say all the safe things, but you're a piece of shit. You still a piece of
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with that. Yeah. Legalize skateboarding kind of political? I don't know what that means. That's interesting though. Yeah, it's tough.
It really is tough. I
it's
think
tough.
most people look at it, like me dealing with it and like floundering sometimes. I was talking to someone the other day and they put it perfectly. I loved it. They were like, you filibuster. I'm like, I have to.
Yeah.
I have to, like, because the last thing I want to do is I got a bunch of people watching and we're not watching for that. We were never watching for that.
Yeah.
But that's a big thing in the world. It's happening. I try to stay ignorant to it, but like the amount of ignorant that allows me to know what's going on, but not be taken over by it. Because
Yeah.
when bad things or good things or whatever, especially bad things, when they happen, they take you over a
Yeah.
little bit, and it's like all you can think about, and people want to talk about it, and that's fine. It's just not really what my content is about. So it's tough. That's it. I got to
Yeah.
flounder and filibuster.
It's also interesting too to see people that are very like content is extremely clearly separate from politics. Then like whatever will happen, and then they say, you know what, fuck it, I will step in.
Yeah.
Then they switch it up. There's no going back.
Yeah.
Now, whatever their content used to be, rollerblading or whatever bullshit we can think of,
Yeah.
then their content switches from rollerblading and is only politics. You know. So then
Yeah.
it's like, whoa, like definitely don't want that. I don't want to talk about fucking politics. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I feel like that's true. Messages Mike, the one that originally says, thank you for explaining, Sweaty.
Dude, no problem. It's no problem. And no, you weren't being a jerk by doing that at all. It's like, I'm an open book. I need to be able to answer questions like real. Big
Yeah.
part is like how to answer stuff when it gets in depth. It's like, I'd rather not talk about it. And then that's where it has to kind of lie. It gets tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, people ask all the time, and I could either get upset about it and be a version of myself that I don't like, or I can
Yeah.
just answer the question, setting the boundary. I might have to set it 1,000. As a matter of fact, if you get all the people you want watching, more people are going to ask. So you get a bigger audience. That's what we're all out. Like, we're trying our best to grow our audience and do this
Yeah.
thing. So now you got 1,000 people. Well, 200 are going to ask you. You get 2,000 people, and 500 are going to ask you. And then people are going to kind of, bounce off each other wanting to do that. And it's a tough thing, dude. I don't know. How do we just like be like, hey, let's have fun? Is that cool?
They say Ricky has a get out of jail free card by being from Australia.
Well, dude, I'd love to go to it. Can I just go to Australia and get the get out of free jail card?
Yeah, that
Jail-
works.
Jail free jail. Such a great, fun, friendly community. I've been more welcomed here already than streams I've watched a lot longer. Well, you are welcome.
Let's go.
I'm glad you feel that way.
All right, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end my stream and we're going to raid into Sweaty. Then I'm going to pack up my stuff, and then I'm gonna drive Sweaty back to where he's gotta go.
Man, dude. Appreciate.
All right, let's
Thank
do
you.
that. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here. W Sweaty, big ollie, big popcorn, big
ollie,
mode
big
control,
popcorn.
Tic Tacs, killing.
Half of it's food. And
Yeah.
popcorn.
Sure. All right, so we're gonna raid into Sweaty. Like, I'll still be on his stream. We'll still be hanging out as I'm packing up. But
You
let's do
land.
it. Can I type this in our joint chat? I think so.
I think
right?
so. Yeah.
Have a good flight, thank you. If the plane goes down, it's been fun. It's been real. Tell my daughter that. What did we tell my daughter if the plane goes down? That I did a crook?
The crook was real. Did you? God, it's too political.
All right. So yeah, we will raid. Raid now.
You're great, dude. Thank you, man. And thanks for today. This was super fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm glad we could make it work. Because I was a bit busy. I went to LA, whatever. So like, I'm glad we could link up.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. My name
Welcome
is
in.
Sweaty Pedals. I am a full-time, all-the-time content creator, second longest live streamer, subathoner of all time, at over 3 years live, 24 hours a day. I'm here with Ricky Glaser,
Yeah.
spelt non-phonetically.
Ricky Glass Maker.
And we learned